Welcome everyone to today's live stream. We'll do some more Palworld and try and set up, I think, a new base today. Got a spot. I should say I've been searching around all over the place for supplies, and I found a spot I think is gonna be a good new base. They actually replace the main base I got now, so it's like, you know, first base I was replacing it, but now it's like the ranch for some food production. Now I've got the second base. I might be replacing it with this new base. So we got some stuff to go and work on today. And it's all because I was asked to consider starting upgrading to guns, since this is Pokemon with guns. So I needed to find certain resources. So it's all your fault for suggesting I work on guns. So yes, that's what we're doing today. Hey, Alex and Sanchez and Jenny, thanks for joining. We got Timmy, of course. You know, see, like, oh yeah, you see the treat, and he is like already like, what's going on? Well, where is my treat? Look, those lips. Act like you didn't just eat. No, you don't want it? I'm not laying it down. This time you gotta take it. You gotta get it from my hand. Take it. Go on. You want it? You want it? You want it? No? You don't want it? Not gonna take it? Look, I'm gonna put it here. I'm just gonna hold it like that and see how long it takes. So yeah, we're gonna do some, I've been doing a lot of exploring since last time. Like, you know, fighting pals, capturing pals, trying to get my experience up. I also went and explored some new areas. I'm gonna show you that I've been through. And I found a base. I honestly kind of feel like it might be like the best place as far as at least ore and coal, because it's very convenient and it's not in like a horrible building location. You gonna get it to me? There you go. All right, finally he's like, okay, I will eat it now. Yeah, gotta get it in place, gotta get his paws on it to hold it, you know. He doesn't have thumbs, so he's gotta do the best he can. Yeah, he's just like got it wedged between his paws. He's just like, ah, rah, rah, rah. And that will be gone in about 30 seconds. So, you know what? Let's dive on in. I'm gonna get this, get the game started. And if you didn't see it already, if you want to check it out in beta, the garden update, the airship gardens update, is now in beta for Forever Skies. If you want to check it out, you go in Steam until it puts you in beta access, but it's available in Forever Skies. If you want to check that out, I'll check it out once the update is actually released. But for now, it is Palworld time. Right, so King Spicy is back, and yep, we got video for that. LBS caught up a little faster today. So I have done a bit of exploring around here. I found Jetragon. Oh, this is an original. This is where I found before. I had a bunch of coal there, and I was like, okay, this is really good, but there's like no convenient spot. It's like here, here, or here. It's hot, desert, beach type area. Not the best place to go get a. I mean, like when I found it, I filled up on coal, and then had to slowly make my way over towards this one to get home. So not the best solution. And I've been doing a lot of ore gathering here. But again, not the best solution. You got to travel. You got to go back. You only get so much per time. It's better to set up a spot where they can harvest for you, which I was going to do here. There's 6, maybe 7 ore spots around this clearing. That's nice. But when I started exploring over here, found this spot right here. Tons of ore, tons of coal. If you haven't found it already, we're going to go there today. And I just went here. It's kind of one of those things I was actually thinking about building somewhere in this area. Because it's kind of like if that was not there, this would be a scenic little secret base area. Just be honest, like a secret little base. But that's there, so I'm not building in that spot. Otherwise, this would have been like just a fun base, you know. But yeah, we go up this way. I can't remember what it was. I think I was exploring along here and kind of made my way up to there. I'm about to run out of stamina. Crash. And I started finding some ore, and then there was some coal, and I was like, ooh, I am remembering this one. And it's actually kind of nice in the way it's set up, because it's been a little while since the last time I got attacked at a base. But I'm thinking it'll be a hard way for them to attack from here. You know, unless they're flying, they're not going to be able to just climb up very easily. And, yeah. So, I'm hoping this is going to be like a secure area. But look at this! Yes, there's some bees here. But that's all that's spawning in here. I mean, look at this. You got ore, coal right there. So, it's all kind of centered around, like, this area. So it's almost like there's a central point anyway. So I feel like I want to build starting here and kind of try to, I don't know, I'm gonna have to think on this one. I think I want to do this one as more of a not like I've done in the others. Like, here's a big building and then here's like other little buildings. Like, I want to do it like maybe back to the way I did the first building. I want to have it like, here's my area and the beds for the pals and everything. But then, because of the way this is laid out, since we don't exactly have circular structural stuff now, I'm thinking I'm going to need to do like a separate like some segments out instead of having it all attached together. But first, we gotta clear some bees out. And you know, I'm gonna try to catch that one at least. Oh, this is what happened before. They did this before I got here. And I was trying to move and they wedged me. The stupid drone soldier bee wedged me into one of the pieces of ore and I could not move. Fortunately, it didn't kill me when it blew itself up, but still. Very bad, very bad setup when you like cannot move because it just the pathing with the terrain, everything is just bad. Felonious, good afternoon. I'm gonna clear these out first. It's not like I need lumber. I've got more than enough, but it's all kind of around this central area, so. Also, I think first time using the new upgraded axe. I could be wrong on that. Now, I know some of these, I believe, will grow back because they did it the first base. But I think it came down to like what was encroaching on the base itself, the actual platforms. Anyway, I got to get a pal box up before I. Well, you know, I didn't even think about it. Did I bring the supplies for the pal bots? No, I did not. Okay. I didn't even think about that part. I was like, you know, might need to bring the stuff to build the base. You think? You know, it's usually a good thing to do. Oh. Got a chest. Let's see if I find just conveniently at least a paldium fragment. No. Okay, regular rock. I think like stone. Paldium. Please don't make me have to go back after that. Alright, there's paldium. I don't need much. Hang on. There we go. Alright, that's all I need for that. I need stone. Oh, come on now. Come here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just let me get the pal bots kind of stuff. Actually, Actually, you know, let me think about this. I need more than just the stuff for the PAL bots right now, because I'm gonna do something a little different this time. I've been doing it where I always just kind of have the PAL bots off to the side. Oh, and the bees are back. Okay. Yeah. Let me think. I want to do a foundation. I want to do the PAL bots on something where it actually like feels more like it's part of the base. I mean, I could build stuff outside the radius of the PAL bots, so why can't I not just build some stuff first and then put the PAL bots on top of it? Maybe this will cover me. Nope, I got bread. Bread's okay. Coal. Some more right here. You know, if I want to fly over here once I get the base done, that would be good. There's not any stone. Like everywhere else. Stone. Just plain, stupid stone. But here, no. There's... Oh, no. Yeah, blow up at him, not me. Yes, the grappling hook served a good purpose that time. I thought it was gonna be a problem. It wasn't gonna work because of it like pushing me around, but in the last second, got the shot. That's 52 stone. That's more than enough, you know. Go ahead and do. Watch my carrying capacity. There we go. Okay. Back we go. Now, I kind of do wish we had, like, circular base options. Like, but, you know, the problem with that is always the same problem. In any game I've seen trying to do, like, circular base components is what degree for the you know, the circular part, like how big do you make it possible? You know, it's always like, hey, here's this, and then you stitch like these together and you can make a little bit of a circle, and then you can maybe, you know, expand out, do some of these and make not a perfect circle because it's gonna have some flat areas, but you use the circles to make like rounder corners. But you always get past that point where the circle just does not work, you know, and then you end up with like in Ark, people were doing stuff where they would like layer stuff a certain way to create a circular look, and you end up with all these extra resources being used to try and make it look right. And it's just a hacky way of doing it to begin with. I don't want to do that here. So I wish we could have like a nice circular setup, but again, how do you like get the angle exactly as necessary for everybody's construction? You know, for how big everybody wants to go. And that's the problem. All right, let's get a lay of the land from here. All right, so don't want to build over that. Don't want to build over that. So I feel like, yeah, I pretty much need to build in that corner. And because of area, I want to build right here. So I need to have it kind of, I mean, it doesn't have to be connected all the way, but I kind of want it to be. So I'll go, hopefully, like this kind of thing. Just do it like that. Ooh, I'm done. Yeah. I'll do like that. Let's see how this looks. If I do it this way, That gives me a bit of room around it. But at the same time, yeah, okay, I could do that. So, could do it kind of like central like that, or I could just build it where it's kind of like sitting there on one of them. Kind of like this. This looks a little bit better, in my opinion. All right, so base number 3, which I still don't think we should have a base limit on this. Maybe a total PAL limit across all bases. Okay, I can see that. But there shouldn't be a limit on the number of bases. And there's mods for that. I just haven't bothered putting them in yet. I'm trying to avoid mods other than maybe some very minimal quality of life mods. Okay, so we got that. You know what? Just to make it a little easier so I don't have to climb up every time. Like that. And then I'm going to build... I guess I'll do foundations just to make it like a little bit consistent. And we're going to go this way. I just want to use up some resources real quick. Not placed on the ground. Well, it would be if you counted that as, you know, able to go on the ground. Oh, why you do this? Why do this to players? Why limit us on our buildable options? You know, is it a Pokemon game or is it a building game? Because if it's a base building game, why limit us this way? Sanchez! Oh, I'm doing good. I'm alright. You know, could be better, could be worse. Can't complain either way. I don't have cement with me. Alright, well, you know what? I got a starting point. Let's go dump some stuff. And seriously, once I get this new one set up, I am very much considering just dumping this base. I'll probably dump the original base first, to be honest. If I get the new place set up with enough of a food production area to cover everything, I'll probably just, you know, do that. I feel like I really almost could just set up the new base spot as an all-in-one type of thing for the most part. Maybe not have room for like the breeding part of it, but I could probably cover everything else. I definitely think I'm gonna like consolidate my storage in some large containers at that location. Why are you out here? I keep having to throw this stupid one back over here. Why can I not assign you to the cooler box? I assigned you to the cooler box. No suitability to work with cooling. Why? That's literally why I put that one out. Was to be a cooler box thing, and now it's not doing it. Alright, 24 minutes. We'll come back and see how my new hatcheries are. My new newly hatched ones. Okay, resource-wise, let's think about base stuff. And I'm gonna stick, you know, with that location, I feel like metal foundation, I mean, I could justify the cost because of resource availability there, but that's not like the easiest place for enemy pals and syndicate people to spawn in and attack me. So I kind of feel like I don't need to go that far on it. That's another thing about it. I feel like it's a safer area. Oh yeah, that requires a workload. All right, yeah, I'm gonna try to go with power for everything, like instead of doing the torch lighting there. I'm gonna do power. I'm hoping that should be a suitable area in terms of temperature. I didn't even look at the temperature. I need a bunch of stone. I'll take some cement just in case. I actually need to go ahead and sleep before I go. It's getting nighttime. I kind of want to build in the daytime. I don't need that much cement. Definitely don't need that much stone. Oh, there is a mod I want to mention. I can't remember the name. I'll have to go and look for it. But there is a mod that, to me, I feel like I'm this close to doing it. It's a quality of life mod that basically combines all your storage together for like all crafting and everything. Like even the stuff that is in like your production stuff between your different bases. Because I mean, you can do it all over your base, like in the range of stuff, but this like lets you use as like the PAL box combines between the bases. And I'm seriously thinking about putting that one in. There's also a mini map one I'm kind of thinking about getting and putting in because, well, you know, we got a map. So is it really that strange that we you know, to have a mini map in this game? If we've got a full map, we can't have like a little mini map in the upper left corner, just bottom right corner or something, someplace where we can look and be like, oh yeah, that's where I'm at. Oh hey, I haven't, you know, I mean, we got a compass. Just give us a mini map. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I got those 2 resources. There's trees there. I'm not worried about that. If I need lumber, I'll chop some trees. Oh. I didn't bring my bed back over here. My bed is at the first base. I never did bring a bed here for me to sleep. So we'll go sleep. I want to go ahead. I don't want to like just sit waiting through the night. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do the sleeping. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep this. At least keep this base if I can until I know the new one set up for this kind of stuff. I'm feeling almost like, oh wow, look at all the resources that were brought here. And I just went above my limit. There we go. I didn't realize I had that much over here now. They must have been busy. Yeah, let's sleep. It's easier to build when you can see things. You know, so. Oh, that's why he's busy doing that instead of other stuff. Okay, so we got D1. I guess I could probably take out that marker now. Since that would be kind of in the way. Make sure no bees have respawned in my place. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna try this. See if maybe... No snapping. Surprisingly. I thought it would snap. Okay, stone... Well, alright. So I can't... I definitely need to build out this way, but it's not going to place... And I can do that there, but let me, you know what? Let's see. I can't build on top of foundation because it's a foundation. All right. Here's what I'll do. I am going to probably make a mistake here. It's probably not going to work. Not enough support. Yep. Okay. Can go down. Yep. Okay. So I can go down there, but not there. So, wait. Yeah. And that's not support. Foundation? Can I not snap it underneath? Come on. Give me an option here. Okay. I'm just gonna have to like eyeball it, I guess. Like that. I want to say I think I saw basically a building tweaks mod that gets rid of the building constraints. I'm very much thinking about doing that now. Yeah, I'm very much considering that one. Of course, same thing. Okay. So if that's my edge... I wanna... Yes, I know I'm carrying too many items. Just trying to make room. Okay, so this can be like the edge limit for this part of the base. I don't know if I'm going to need to actually go this far over, but it's an option. Okay. Like that. And see if I can make this work. Honestly, that's lower than I would like for it to be. Almost feel like ooh. Now I kind of feel like I want to do it that way. Like building off of... Can I? No, it cannot target that. You can't target under the stairs. Alright, that may be standalone then. I may just, yeah, do stairs like this. Just to give me a walk up or something. If I can move. Ooh, and I may bring that back, actually. Ooh. What am I doing? I know what I can do to make this easier. Yeah. I'll make a chest. Can't build in this area. What? I'm not that close to it. See, that kind of stuff. That remove those building constraints. Some of the constraints in this are very dumb, like in the way they are implemented. There. Okay. So we'll just do it kind of like that, and I'll just have this, I guess, be like standalone kind of thing. So its own little like pedestal for it. Now, if it was fancier looking, like a teleporter, that makes sense. Okay, so if I do that, then that gives me this. And, of course, I can't build there, because that intersects, so... You know what? Just chop some trees down, so I can at least make a little bit more room. Everybody's quiet today. You guys need to chat it up. I know Jenny's probably busy getting a snack, cooking, doing something like that. But Felonious, Sanchez, you two, you can get the chat going. We gotta get some activity going so Xbox will pay a visit. Alright, that gives me those. Yeah, nice and clear. Okay, get that, dump that stuff in. You know what? Nope, can't do it there. Can't. Well, oh, wait. Oh, wait, I saw it. There, okay. It will snap. Not connected to structure. I'm pretty sure it's snapping to a structure. Like, not connected, but I'm gonna snap anyway. Yeah. Like this. I wonder if that would work. I mean, it's a roof. It's flat, but oh, no. Okay. Overlaps, and then it overlaps. Why is that overlap? Was it in the ground? That why? All right, this is making me... I'm very much starting to consider stopping to put the mod in. Which, from my understanding, modding Palworld is easy. But, yeah, I was kind of wanting to hold off on that. But I'm really... This is really making me want to go turn that on. Or disable build constraints. Having a late lunch. Okay. What are you having for lunch? Is a late lunch, is it early dinner? Are you doing lupper? Lunch, supper? Second second breakfast is breakfast, second breakfast, 11Z's, luncheon, afternoon tea, and then I think it was dinner and supper. I think were the Hobbit meals throughout the day, like how often they ate. So I guess it could be dinner and supper. I mean, you could have like that. You'll have lunch. Is afternoon tea. You know, I guess part of it comes down to what you're eating. Really not liking this part. This is not working out like I was thinking. And get up to there, and then it's like nothing. And you can't stack foundation, so I'd have to basically... I almost could make it work if I built the foundation and then built an empty level. Like walls, ceiling, close it off, nothing goes in, hopefully. You know, be my luck, I'd have a pal or two decide to glitch in there and get stuck. I could do that and create basically a lower level for it that is just used to raise everything up. Or I could almost do that as like a basement level. Like a storage basement. I'm thinking again. Could be good or bad. Of course, now I got it set so I can't do this. So if I do like that, you know what? I'll just do this. I'll put these back. So worst case, I can, you know, take that stuff out. All right, so take this, yeah, like that, and I'm just gonna go all the way back. Oh, and that's counting as outside the area too. That's far enough out that it's like it'll decay. Or it's saying that. I don't want to have it decay on me. And I tried. I don't think you can build while you're on the mount. Frozen burritos because you don't feel like cooking. I mean, technically, the frozen burritos, are you heating them up in a certain way? Like you heat them up in the oven. That will count as cooking, I guess, to a degree. Versus if you're just heating up in the microwave. And of course, I can't get it to raise up here. All right, fine. Let's try it this way. If I do this. No, it's got to go taller than that. I need it to be a little bit. Let's just start again. All right, so there, yeah, overlaps. We'll go to about. See that now I can raise it up. Right there. Let's try it like that. Right. Ooh, no. Okay. So I got it there. I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, like that. Yeah, let's try it this way. Hopefully that lines up well enough. Yeah, I would really like to be able to just connect them together. Have it go all the way across, build it up. And, you know, even if it meant, like, building lower foundations to make it work, I would do that. Okay, so got those. So if I do, like, so I do it like this and close it from the outside. Basically, you come here and I can throw like that. So it gives me, yeah, it's not straight across. It's not connected, but I at least get like a ramp down, ramp up kind of thing. And then I can just build this out as an like a basement storage area. I think this will work. But yeah, I may have to go and get the, you know, no build constraints mod. I may have to put that in place. I was really expecting it to be like, oh, guess what? You know, you're, outside the ring, or you're like, there's no support on the outer edge. You know, you can't build the wall there. Okay, so for now, I'll just slap some stairs here, so I can go in and out. Yeah. So turn that into the main floor and like a basement area, which has storage, and that means I can technically build out. I think if I want to do, well, I'll do it there because kind of like the aspect of being able to walk out of here for a moment if I need to. See, just reaching the edge of the build area. I'm burning through some stone quick. Okay, so I got that. This is not how it's going to stay, but, you know, come down here. And find large container. Okay, yeah, okay. 100 ingots. That, I feel like if I build it in the right spot, like something where you come down here, I could line basically like container, 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 or even like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and have tons of storage with that. And then I would still have this area here for some stuff. And I see it. I'm gonna go get it while I'm noticing it. You have a countertop oven, but not a toaster oven. So it doesn't have the toasting function, but it's got all the other oven functions, like bake, broil, roast, I guess. So I got a countertop oven. I mean, it's great for like a small pizza. It's not like big enough for a, I'll say like a medium, like a little 10-inch pizza maybe could fit, but anything above that, it's gonna be too big for it. But it toasts, you know. Xbox, Pablo, you made it. We actually, I just said we gotta get chat going so Xbox will show up. All right, I'm going to grab supplies and get rid of a tree that has regrown. Probably need to get rid of some of these too. Honestly, I need to get Anubis out. Let him start getting me some ore. just because it's, you know, it's going to respawn. So that's might as well go ahead and let him get started on that. At the least, this is going to be a mining-oriented base, obviously, because of coal and ore being here and doing production. That does mean I'm still going to be missing a spot to go get sulfur, which is why I'm kind of thinking I'll replace the second base with this spot in the end if I can. Because with that done, I'll just have to find a sulfur spot. I might do something with this more decorative. Turn this into like a worship type thing. Like, oh yeah, flame cauldron or something like that. You know, I don't need those for like that many of them for the effect, but something decorative for that beyond the torch. I mean, I guess I could just do like some mounted torches on the corners. But that requires being lit over and over. And the, where is it? The barrel requires constant, kindling. Yeah, the heater. Oh, I'm about to figure out something decorative for that, though. That gives it kind of the right look to it, the right aesthetic. Yeah, get some ore going. All right. We'll come back. Yep. Anubis, I know you're happy doing your thing, but I need some stone because, well, be building a bunch. And apparently nobody's bothering to harvest stone anymore here, so. I will obviously have to put some kind of stone production there, since there's no actual, like, stone, regular rock type deposits there. Try to get as much, like, get exactly the maximum I can. Look at that, I got 10 points of weight. 7 points of weight. May just end up taking that one over there to test. The NVIDIA series, I have not heard anything about that. I really, you know, until it's an official announcement, I don't pay attention to all the speculation because a lot of people are going to speculate like, oh man, it's going to do this or that, or yeah, don't worry about it. They're not going to be good enough. You know, there's going to be all that sort of talk. And then most cases, you're going to have a lot of people there posting the specs, the leaked specs or whatever, and they're wrong. So until it's like, hey, we're releasing them at this time, here's the specs, I don't ever bother paying attention to it. No, not on it. So I can't build on the back because that's, but oh yeah, there because that's too tall. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do slightly wider if I can get the matching on each side. I can. Groovy. So we're gonna have this. I can do it like that, which will give me at least the overhang. I may end up taking this out. This may end up being deemed ugly. Because that's I cannot do the stone roof there because no, you can't. Yeah, okay. This is, I'll let that be part of the upper area, but I'm not going to build out the basement for that. That's just going to be an expansion on this floor. And oh man, look at, I can see it now. The angle is so off on this. That is very much off. Look at that. Is, oh, that's awful. Yeah, I am finish breaking that, buddy, because I might have to do the build constraints removal thing for it. Wisco pizza oven. I've never heard of Wisco. But to be fair, I can't even think of which model mine or what brand mine is right now. It works. That's all I need to know. All right, I don't want to do anything to like try to move the PAL box. Well, technically, I mean, I can move the PAL box because I don't have any PALs at the moment. But I kind of got. I feel like that's a good position for that. Is getting the back side over here connected. Yeah. Let me, you know what? While he does that, let me go try to find that mod real quick. I believe I saved a few. No building restrictions. That's it. By Cactus Pie. Build in midair, on water, close to a PAL box, overlapping buildings, overlapping bases. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize it was this involved. It's an executable thing. Well, never mind then. I'm just gonna have to work my way around this. As I'm not gonna... It's got a whole bunch of trickery involved with it. I just saw it, saved it, and I was like, I'll come back to this later. And I'm not gonna go that route. There's a way to make the foundation snap off of something other than a foundation. Alright. That alignment thing is going to really annoy me in the long run. So this is coming back out. Probably gonna get way down in the end. As streamlined as they have made certain things with this game for the building, like accessing all your resources in your base while you're inside the base, building's still a bit annoying because of restrictions. And of course, I'm way down. Oh, can't even grapple. Got killed by Anubis boss yesterday and you're 47. I did find the Anubis boss when I was out looking for coal. Went through all here. I found, let's see if I find it. I think it was like right here and right here were some good coal spots as far as like several deposits, but I ended up like harvested this whole thing, and then it took about 30 minutes for me to walk back to here to teleport using the grappling hook because I was so burdened, so way down. But I went here, went through here, and then like walked this way. I was hoping I'd find a teleport there, but I didn't. That's why, you know, like even down here is a good coal spot, but it's just not close to anything. Unless you want to build a base. I didn't want to build a base next to a boss. That's why this spot is going to be so good in the end. You know what? Yeah, let's just do it. Trying to think how I want to do this. You know what? I'm going to try to... Oh! I did not mean for that. I thought it's snapping still. Okay, that's my spot where I can't snap any further. So, wonder if I can align it. Like, you think it could snap to the lower segment. At least, maybe in that aspect. No. Okay, so I got that there. Let's just, I don't know if I do it like this. Oh. Alright, stairs work. So roof will work. Or that. Oh, and that works. Well, and that's interesting that side decided to start working. Because it didn't work a minute ago. Well, let's see. Yes, yeah, kind of. Because I want to do the stairs instead of just the ramp looking part, but yeah. Well, you know what? No, it does it now too. I did that before, and it didn't want to work. And of course, I can't put a wall there. All right, great. So I got that, but now I still need a foundation. I'm just not going to be able to make this connected. There's just no way this is going to get connected. But this, haha, look at that. I can at least line it up, maybe. Oh, that is so close. That is so, like, absolutely close to being perfectly aligned. It actually was overlapping a little bit. I saw it. Ooh. That. The tiniest step up. That is almost perfectly aligned. I don't think I'm gonna get any better than that. Like, I seriously don't think I'll get it any more fine-tuned than that right there. Alright. Well, I can live with that then. Pick that up too. Okay, so that could be the start of this structural part, the storage basement. Oh, and look at that. I get just as much range on the side, but not on that side. Okay, so if I want to build here, I can do that and make this kind of like the, instead of like a door and door kind of central thing, I can make this the door. So I can get that extra length there. And oh, I see another effigy over there. Actually, I got more room at the back. What the? I sat there. I can't do it on that side. Or that side. Okay, so I might use that. I don't know. Yes. All right, this, it's not connected, but it is close to being like it's connected. Very close. Let's tell me. Oh, I was about to say, I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna sit there and say, you can't build here because there's a boulder nearby, like 5 feet away, but you can't build here because it overlaps. Because it's done that to me. It still kind of feels like it is not straight as I look at it, but I know that's not true. Do that. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and do the stone wall here. And I'm just going to do the stairs there. So it'll be my one set of stairs that go up. Oh yeah. This is going to work. And this actually gives me more room. I still don't know height-wise if it's going to work with the storage containers under ground or in the basement, as it were. Like, I don't know if that's going to be the right fit, but if I can line up the steps down, like say at the very back steps down, I could literally like load each side up with containers and I get double. I gotta really get a lot more storage put in down in the basement. I think it's going to be much better. Look at that. So yeah, I got that. I'll go there. Be my door going in. Stone door. Yeah, like that. Which will be left open. Well, trying to think. Because the pals will come in through... Some pals, is like the small stone door is not a problem for them, but it seems like sometimes they get stuck. So I may just leave that like open for now. And then just do something like that. You know, thinking about it, they need beds. I may just have a basement storage, middle area there with some of the production lines, like mining obviously happening out here. And I'm gonna, it looks like I've got some edging I can use around here. Like, you know, my current base, I have stuff just straight connected along. That's not gonna work so well without zigzagging around. I may end up just making like a little segment here that's independent for like the stone production. Have another spot that's just for, well, berries. Mainly so I'm producing food to maintain the pals here until I set up another spot that is specifically aimed at food production and like breeding and such. I'm gonna have like a farm still, I think, somewhere. Look at, he's just going crazy with this. I'm just going, yes, that's why I want this place. I want to have it where they just can harvest all they want, ore and coal. He's not getting the coal yet. And then have just the smelting and all that going here. Vegeta Hero, thank you for taking care of that spots. Yeah, don't spam or you'll get blocked, not just timed out. So I will need, yeah, I'm gonna need stone and tree. Well, trees will grow back. I guess I can have some tree, you know, collection here. I've got a lot of wood already from the other base. But that's only because they stopped harvesting stone around there. And there's plenty. If I can, I might keep the second base and turn it into the ranch because it's got a big open area. That's actually like, I could just rebuild that whole thing other than the PAL building. I might keep their living space and then just clear out my little spot there and turn it into just a ranch and get rid of the first base, and then I can find another spot. Ideally, at this point, I think a sulfur base location. Oh yeah, what I'm doing? Well, before I do that, because I know what I'm gonna forget to do, I need beds and I need food for pals here, and then I can bust out the pals and have them not be like irate. I'm just gonna do that. I was gonna do some beds over here just to kind of get things started. Not permanent. Let's just get like 4. Maybe in each corner, right? Yeah, like that. Get like 8 out here, and thank you for helping build these, buddy boy. I've got plenty of food at the moment, so I'll just need a feed box to get them going. I'll put that here for now. It's centrally accessible. I'll probably move it into the big structure later, along with moving the nicer beds there. But this way, I've got some pal beds. All right, and what are we gonna put here? I need some goodies. Pacifist. Food's not a problem, but I want to try to keep food level down. This is B-Guard's a good one because very versatile for right now. Of course, mostly all that's going to be happening is the mining. Blaze Howl, lumber, and fire related. I may put unstable, but workaholic. That's probably why he has so much food requirements. I'm definitely going to need an electricity one here. But I think I could do better than those. There's that. That's a lot of food. And again, berries are doing really well and not a problem to produce. Some of these I kind of want to just toss out just for the fact of like having them. Stronghold strategist. You know what? Let's toss out this one. Need to get some level on them. And dig toys. Yeah. Haven't heard of Jason. He was out of town last week, right? Was doing something out of town, and then I think he popped in anyway. But I'm not sure about. Haven't heard anything about today. You know what? There's gonna be a lot of mining here. I'll throw you out for now, dig toys. Unless I can find another one that's good at the mining part. And sufficient for other stuff. It'd be nice if we could filter on certain things. You know? Like, alright, Anubis, obviously, yeah, definitely an Anubis is coming out. I mean, I'm gonna swap him around there. The Bushi. Bushi's good for fire, wood, planting. Yeah, that's gonna be. I'll put him out. Not bad on the food. And Robin Quill does well on a variety of stuff. I will need a water type one here for watering, so let's find a good one for that. I can help with other stuff because I am going to be planting some crops here. Very good on watering. I don't think I need that much watering, but possibly, you know what? Yeah. Well, that's a lot of food right there too. So, gobfin. Yeah, let's just do a gobfin. Let's see. That's 6 out of 8. I'll just let those go for right now, and I need to get some food for them. So I did not get them any food yet. Probably want to take my Anubis with me. Let's actually go here and grab stuff because I know I got foods over here. Yeah, I think this will be the one I end up taking out of here. Remove this base finally, completely, to have it with the this one becoming the farm ranch like growing area. All about raising and producing food. Yeah, like that. And then, oh, you know what? I did find, I found, I don't know if we did this last time during the stream, but I remember I bought some seeds, some tomato seeds from a trader. Bought enough to make sure I could go ahead and get some tomato plantations going. Make sure I was, up and working on that part. Now, get this. So, food for all my pals so they don't get angry at me there. And then, I'll just need to worry about sanity a little bit later. That might be something I build up, like, nice up top, like some decorative, but useful stuff with the, the hot tub and everything. And look how fast they are tearing through this. I feel like I'm going to end up having to assign some of them just to make sure I balance out my production too. Dig Toys is doing a good job. I mean, thank you for carrying stuff if you don't have anything else. I'm going to have to definitely get some hauling balanced out. I'll have at least one at each of the, harvest the trees, harvest the stone for me, set up. Whatever that mill or whatever it is for the producing paldium. Try to do that. Yeah, this is gonna be the big base where I get really particular on certain assignments, I guess. $288 coal from that. Okay, somewhere it's got to target something successfully. Yeah. As this is already work. I mean, if nothing else, just come here occasionally and get supplies. This is working out. But I want to make this into more than just a, you know, come by and grab things base. This is going to replace other ones. Or another one at least. Ah. Yeah. That's working out very well right now. So I feel like I want to do this. Well, let me think. Because I'm thinking about the fact I need something at the back here. And of course, there's a tree that grew in. I could do that. Yeah, that'll work. I can smack it from... Nope. Surprising that this is not foundation spot. Of course, I'm out of the range. It is a foundation spot. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I lose those. All right, well, I can do this because this is just going to be like basement. Yeah, this will work. My transporter has got his work cut out for him. He's like, I need more help. We'll get a labor strike because I don't have enough workers to help with transporting the materials. And I'm not even gonna use that area, I think, that much. Because it's just that small little area. I might open it up inside and use it, but I'm gonna use it more of as just extra support for back here. And the idea being stairs going down inside. So I can get rid of that and do a roof there. And now window. And I'm just going to leave that open for now as the door. Nope, that doesn't work. Don't have a small enough gate design for that. So we'll come down and we'll have storage. And of course, well, if I build it a certain way, it's not going to give me enough room for storage. So let's see. What do I have? I'll have flame organs. Let's let me just get supplies. I don't trust that this will not despawn while I'm gone. I may not actually need a standalone wood harvesting thing here. Look at this. Just for the trees themselves growing back, I should be okay. As long as they don't grow too much in my my business. And they are hard at work. I'll tell you that they are doing something here. They're not being whiny like the other bases. Of course, they're about to be out of work. Maybe they'll start transporting some more stuff. Actually, I think those just grew back. So I may actually not need the little lumber, not mill, but whatever it's called, like that one. I may not need the logging location. I'm actually thinking about just taking that one out right now. And maybe go ahead and moving that over there. I want to take this. So I can take that with me. And then furnace. I only have the one furnace here. If I've got enough flame organs, we'll do the improved furnace. Otherwise, I'm going to just do a regular furnace just so I can get some production going there. Go ahead and get some ingots going over there so I don't have to just worry about toting them. And how did I... Apparently I fired my grappling gun at the open door frame. I'd like to know why that counted. Oh, that 4,000, yeah, might slow me down a bit. Okay, I got all the ingots from that. I'm gonna take a few more since it's not like I'm gonna speed up any at the moment. Take some flame. I think it was 15 flame organs. Double check. Yeah, and cement. I got cement there still, but you know what? Why not? Just make sure I've got enough. I was shooting there and it landed there. Alright, so much better. All those spots there for ore and everything. Much better than this spot. And, you know, just for right now, it's not going to be permanently here. Love how I can build it very edge like that. Yeah, somebody come help build this. It's way too time consuming for me. So Bushi, if no one else should be able to handle it, but I can throw out another one. I've got 8 beds. I've got 2 spots open. Bushi actually doesn't have to do anything else. He could come here and handle this. I've got plenty of stuff being covered by the other ones. Sure. Yeah, that should work. I'll let Bushi get on this, and I'm not going to do those. I'm going to do... Let's just do 50. Get going. Give me some more ingots. You know, I want some ingots. Now, let's see how my setup will work here. If I am making a mistake, I can never find that. There. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, so I can't build here because it's like, all right, if I get... Look at that. It actually sits underneath the ceiling, but it's acting like it's too tall. But it's not. Like, it literally is not that tall. What if I do it like this? I just build it. Yeah. And have to be frustrating. Yep, it's gotta be frustrating. See? Stupid restrictions right there. It's stupid. Because it obviously was able to build it. But, you know, I couldn't build it in here. Just targeting thing. Even if it's not a restriction, it's a targeting thing. That was stupid. You know what? I'm gonna let somebody else come do this. Yeah. I ain't got no time for that. And we get a nice view from here, too. Of that other spot. So... kind of feel like I want to, like, maybe open up something here as just like, here's a walk-in to the basement. And let this actually be a door here. Like... oh, that's why I was not wanting to do anything. Oh, yeah, oh, that's not gonna work, because it's... that. You know, the Satisfactory, I put like a little window there and connect a conveyor belt. And we got conveyor belts on designs, but we don't have conveyor belts like that I've seen feeding that. At least not that I've unlocked yet. I want to say I think I remember seeing that in... like there's conveyor belts in the trailers for the game before it came out. But I can't remember, and I'm thinking I remember them being, like, interconnected, but I could be wrong. Because, again, we got conveyors like the weapon assembly lines, conveyor belt, but it's not interconnected. You know what? That helps them build it for right now. That's fine. You did not finish. You didn't finish. Get over here. All right, if I do it like this, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could get 6 and still have room between them to do like maybe some extra storage just for decoration or some decorative stuff just because. I want to think about this. I'm going to let that go. Worst case, I'll do something else. Once, I get some other stuff in place. I think that should work. I mean, basement storage should work. Okay. I do not have a lot of stone left. By comparison. Oh, yeah, I might want to bring that little stone... stone quarry. Quarry, that's the, yeah, the... I mean, the trees are growing back already, too. This is going to be, like, non-stop. On everything but basically stone. Ah, that's... so much, ore already. 2 seconds from completion. They're like... this can wait... you know, I can see, like Robin Quill being like, come on, guys. We're almost done. Just a little bit more. And everybody else is like, it's bedtime, dude. We're on bed. We can finish that last 2 seconds in the morning. Yeah, this work. Come down here. One right there. One right there. Same on each side. That's 6 of them. 6 storage containers with 40 slots. I don't know why they wouldn't just put an extra 2 there and make it 42. Like 40 isn't even, you know, one, but 42 is even too, and it would make the design even. I don't know why they just do the extra 2 spots there. Okay, so we got those. That means I can do this. And do this, which extends out this floor a bit more. And I'll just start doing some walls. Corners, at least. Do that. Might do windows there. I'm definitely gonna do something windowed back here. Honestly, I feel like we need a half height wall. Like, not like here's a little window, but like it's basically like the lower half. Like that, like a fence, basically, that can go across as a wall. Like a half wall. So it basically creates a bigger open view for the back area. I feel like we gotta do that. Yeah, we got occasional spammers. Granted, I am so sad that it had to be Vegeta spamming. I would have thought Prince of the Saiyans would know better, but obviously not. Oh, let's see now. All the trees gone. 1, 2, 3 effigies visible from here. Granted, they're a little bit further out than I want to go at the moment. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. I think that's just the tower. I like these. These have already respawned from when Bushi was doing this originally. Oh, not Bushi, Anubis, when I was first letting him harvest here. Yes, this is gonna be so good. I mean, coal, ore, so ingots, refined ingots. I'm gonna have to find a spot for sulfur. That's just a absolute must. I'll take that out for now, because you know what? Could do something like that. I do that. It's not lined up vertically the same, but boom. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket for a moment. I'm not gonna do that yet, but I may end up taking that out and just making a walkway across for that, and just leave it like that. That seems I'm happy it kind of worked out. Wow, you know, I should have thought about it being like done that way. I guess the difference between the ceiling piece and the foundation. But I lined that foundation up to what I had done with the ceiling piece. If I got that foundation just slightly lower, I probably could have made it where they would absolutely like have almost lined up perfectly. Still would not be officially connected, you know, but it would have lined up so nicely. Okay, so that gives me that. Gives me a nice, I'm gonna do double height on this floor, because why not? Make it bigger, more grand feeling. Of course, I don't have anything there right now. Again, why a half height wall would be great, and let it count like it's still like, you know, a regular wall. Like here, I can't just put something there without a door or something under it. Why I want to get rid of the building constraints, because some of it is just not helpful. Granted, I might be able to make it work once I get some ceiling pieces up there. I think that's what I had to do with the other one to make it work. Yes. So for now, I'm going to do it like this. Can I? Ooh, yeah, I could do that. I could actually... We get a fencing type of thing. Make this into a little balcony. Come out here and just kind of relax. Except for the fact that it's going to deteriorate. And I have not turned that off yet. Oh, I don't remember turning that off. I might have. I don't remember turning it off, though. I may turn that off in the end. Okay, so we got... Come in the door. We got the little door down there. I need to have... I need something that goes up. So... take those two out. See if I can get this. There we go. Like that. Actually, no. No, not that. Go like that, because it'll go in front of the window instead of over, well, over the window instead of actually right in front of it. You expand your base and also made it 3 floors high. See, I like the idea of like, well, at least right now I haven't seen anything vertical restriction wise. So I'm kind of, you know, hoping that I can keep building at least a little bit. I mean, I'm going to be like 20 floors high. Let me go ahead and say that. But, you know, at least let me get, you know, 5 high. You know, I built really tall on that tower in my Ark save when I was playing it. And, you know, while it worked to a degree, it was usable. In the end, it was also annoying going up all those floors. I really don't want to do like quite that much again. Oh, look at that. I mean, like 8. Boom. Gone. All right. But again, you know, with Ark, you can set certain things out. They'll do some automation. This is much more of like an automated, like, focused game in terms of making things automated with the pals than Ark is with the dinos and such. But it's still not going to be as streamlined as like, you know, because it's animals you're dealing with, so it's not like they're going to make it as perfect as like a mechanical conveyor belt type building game. And they already did that with Craftopia. All right, there we go. Second floor done. This is where I will probably build a little bit more on, you know, getting a little bit more decorative. I kind of want to start doing some, even though I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get attacked here, I kind of want to do like some defensive walls. Part why I brought the, cement, concrete, whatever. I may do that. You know, at least on the corners, possibly. Well, you know, I'm gonna wait because I don't know. I mean, again, I don't really know if I will need them here. It's not exactly the most easy to attack location. Kind of have to fly up here from every side. So, yeah, I'll wait on that. Okay, so we've got that stuff going. Feel like I'm just gonna have to wait and tear down the one over there. The fluffy beds, I'll have to go get supplies for that. Okay, so this is not going to be You know what? I think I may actually do this a little differently this time. Because I've got this done in the other structures. I'm thinking storage and production through the... Well, storage in the basement, production here for some of the conveyor belt type stuff, things like that, maybe. Well, again, I can also do it all around the edging, too, like out through here. I may have to get rid of the harvesting pals for a little while, just to let stuff respawn. I don't want to build where I prevent an ore or coal spot from respawning. It's kind of the point of this base. So I may have to turn the pals off just a little while. Let all those respawn so I can know exactly where they are, so I don't build over them. Because they are moving quickly. So you finally finish those ingots. You know what? Dig toys. You've done a very good job, but I will return you to your slumber. He's helping carry stuff. I'm not worried about that. I think I'll just let them stay for a moment, see what happens. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe instead of doing it inside walk-in, having it be an outside set of stairs. Like have it kind of go up this way along the side. May actually take out the windows there. Do that right now. Still wish we had just a plain archway. Yeah, have it like basically beds. I need a spot for beds. And I need, you know, I need a spot where I could put like the sanity stuff. So I could do that here and just have it be like, I want you to kind of, you know, it's like, I'm not going to need, I know now you don't have like unlimited pals. And I think I expanded it up to where I could get a max of 20 by going and changing the settings and customizing the difficulty. Why it's really difficulty. I mean, 20 pals per base seems like nothing. Just like 3 bases seems awfully limiting. So I won't need more than 20 beds. Couple, you know, like a hot spring, some other stuff to help with sanity. And then, of course, the food. Yeah, I feel like I could do a, like a thing. Like coming off of this. Where I build down. Not connected. It's connected to the structure going the other direction. But not that direction. Maybe is it the window? Is it the window's fault? Like, look, it's going there. It's the window's fault, isn't it? Stupid window. Yeah, I kind of want to just separate this floor from like the rest of this stuff. I was going to do it like this. What? Why do the stairs sink into the segment so much? And again. Okay. So let's do it like that. I mean, that I know. I think it was like a tree there. See, we're back. So I got that. And of course I can't, it's not connected to the structure even though it is. Alright, so they come up here like this, and that brings them up here to their bedding and sauna area, stuff like that. So these could come back out, and that gives me a fully enclosed separate little area. Does not block my windows over here. So I got that. And this will be, I guess we'll have to do it like this till we get better options. An enclosed little kind of production area where they can come in here and work on some stuff. Not everything, we'll just do some things. No, I mean, Paldium. Should build on top. It has a nice view. I mean, that's... I'm gonna build more up there. I kind of... Like, I don't want to limit myself building, like, my stuff. I feel like I'm gonna do, like, my little bed area and stuff like that down in the first level. And then let this be, like, where they have their stuff. So I can... I mean, you know, this is, like, their little area. Oh, maybe I do that. It's just... You know, come up here, here's the pals, and then I have to build another thing up where I have, like, this is way too much room for me to need to build something. I might can build... I definitely am going to enclose it, at least part way. I kind of feel like I almost, now thinking about it, what if I build, like, a smaller tower in the middle, like, ignoring the corner there, they come up. And it's like this little area is enclosed, which probably won't work the best with the beds, but I create like a little enclosure type area that, like, I come up here and I walk along the back. Hold on, let me think. Come up here. If I bring in, all right, so I bring in like this, like that, and do this. And that brings it up to here. And here. And I don't fully enclose it. I just do it where it's like that, except this is not even. It's... Well, that might work. You know, build it up another stack. And I can build me a little decorative area for the occasional time I want to go sleep and such. Like up top, just nice decorative living quarters. And what I do is I build... Like, this be part of their stuff. They're sleeping and everything. And then I build my platform above this. So they get a roof above their heads. Granted, you know, wild pals are sleeping out under open sky. So I don't think it should be, like, that odd that they're going to be sleeping without a roof over their heads. I do it like that, and with that I can just basically do stairs going up kind of the same way. Oh, and I'm out of materials. Conveniently just out of materials. Won't piles fall down? They shouldn't. Again, I feel like we need a fence type of design. I'm surprised there's not a fence design, like a half wall fence, something like that, that I haven't seen yet. And I feel like that should be a thing in the game. Like, seriously, let me put some fencing up along the edge so they don't go off the edges. Instead of a full-sized wall, here's a fence. That's all you need. Oh, yeah, so gotta get to that. I'm getting close. Yeah. Okay, so some stuff has grown back. Some pals have decided to just go wandering. Upset and unwilling to do any task. Well, fine. Anubis. Penalty bots. It's not like it's hurting me right now anyway. I got a lot of stuff already from them. I mean, look at that. 307 coal and 284 ore from here, not counting what I've already, you know, cooked through the 50 or the 100 ore to cook up 50 ingots. Doing fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, I feel like I want to make this kind of some production, and I'm thinking I was gonna say I might do like a little private area over here, like along this side that's mine, but you know, now you got point out there's a nice view up there. I might try building myself a nice little penthouse type of area. Right now, though, I need some more stone. And you know what? It's going to be a slow walk. But I don't want to do it anyway. What else can I take? Like that. So I got... Oh, you know, let me go ahead and grab... I don't have a lot of palladium fragments right now. So that's something to think about. I was pressing F to pick up the lumber, and then it decided to move me anyway. Or to pick it up anyway. I was like standing on it, didn't pick it up, so I pressed F to pick it up, and that's when it opened up the PAL menu. Yes, okay, so I got those. I need to have those out at some point. The trees, I'm not so worried about. Again, trees, I could place down the lumber yard, whatever it's called, and let them harvest from there. It means I know where they'll be. They're not wandering around. It's not gonna, you know, make me have to run around and pick up stuff. So I'm not worried about the trees getting obstructed from growing. I'm actually in favor of that. I'm worried about ore and such not growing, not respawning. So yeah, I may just take them all out temporarily to make sure I can get everything kind of do some outlining. I'll just go ahead and close this fully. And I'm gonna need to have a spot. How is that outside the base area? Huh? I'm not outside the base area. Yet. I mean, no more than I was, like, down below, and that's not deteriorating. I want to say, I think maybe I did turn that off. Because it was a little stupid. Yeah, okay. So I turned this into my little private quarters. Yep. I'll just go ahead and put windows in because make sure I got a view. And everything's enclosed here. I may actually do a slanted roof here. For, well. Apparently I'm going to have to build something upwards to make that work. So let's just try this. Yeah, like that. And then the triangle wall. I can do that. Actually, may do it like that. Yeah, do it on that side as well. 2 windows for the moment. There we go. Slanted roof for a change. You know, you look at the blueprint and, you know, it's like basically it's inverted stairs. Really all it is inverted stairs upside down. So it's a long walk for me to get up here, but there we go. We got those. If they fall here, don't worry about it. If they fall off the edge, they went way too far out from the base. That's it. They went too far out from the base. If they fall down elsewhere. And I'll just go ahead and toss them here. Because well, the gob fin I might replace. But I know they're working. I need to have time for all this to grow in. I'll figure out where I want some of the other stuff to go. First thing being, I'm thinking about food. And what better setup than just go ahead and do it over here. I mean, I've got this. Oh, okay. Yep. This. Why? Want to test. Oh, perfect. There we go. Just get myself up here for a moment. Yep. And I'm not even worried about fancy production as far as food or anything, because right now the baked berries work fine. So I do that right there. Oh yeah, no berry seeds. I can get that easily. That'll give me some berry production over there. And I'm gonna move this elsewhere once I get our stuff set up. Okay, question now becomes again, are they gonna be able to get to that? Like that whole, yeah, the storage is great. Coming in here, dumping stuff in. It gives me plenty of storage. Okay, they did put some stuff in here, because correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember putting ore in that container. I think I let them build or finished building it the last 2 seconds, and that's all I did. And just to make it easier on me, yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. It's like you're too low to reach this. You're too short. There we go. Okay. Yeah. It's the point. It's a big storage container. You know, 40 spots. I put one of those in because I was like, I want to see how much storage it had, and I put it outside at the other base because I was like, well, I do kind of need to have storage for all of the wood and stone. Ended up really just needing the stone, or the wood, because I was producing so much over there at the other base. All right, I need berry seeds, so I can get plantations built. Because once that's done, once they're built, they're ready to be planted. They can get started. That's really all I need. And I'll just take half. Why not? I'll take those. Yeah, this is... I'm going to finish this base, get it kind of set up, retool the second base as the farming type of base. Farming focused ranch base. And then with that done, I'll dismantle the first base. And that should cover everything and beyond of what I've already done. Yeah, that should have me perfectly covered. Where did that go? There. Actually, you know what? I'm going to split this. Well, it's not saying this will decay. How nice. All right, so berry plantations here, and then let's see, what was it? I know I got the tomato. Well, I got wheat. I will need wheat for the cakes. I will need to be able to make flour, so I definitely want to have a wheat production. Okay, we got lettuce. All right, so Again, I'm not going to be needing cakes here. That's going to be at the ranch farm area, so I'll do 4 and leave it for now. So that those can be done. And you know what? Here. Do some work. Yeah. Quick and easy. Just make sure he doesn't go start harvesting stuff I don't want harvested yet. Oh, I saw you doing it. If I can move it around without destroying it? No, you've got to deconstruct it. That, unfortunately, it won't let you do that. Like in Grounded. Right? Yeah, I think Grounded could do that. You could literally, like, relocate. Well, I know in Grounded you can relocate the sled stuff, but not the... Or there's the storage pallets. That's what it is. The storage pallets. You could relocate them with stacks of like the grass and stems, weed stems, all that in there, because you didn't have a sled to pull and drag around. But as this one, you deconstruct it. I think it just drops everything on the ground. So no, unfortunately, not. Obviously, I'm going to focus on the nicer stuff. So I can make everything I need. Stone pit, I will need. And again, I'm kind of thinking of just doing like stone pit and a logging site, just doing one of each of those. So I have stone and lumber production still going and not worry about all the trees here. And the trees can just literally be ripped out. All I need to, just to make room for everything. I'm actually going to go ahead and do that here. Ooh, you know what? Oh. You move the wrong way, you swing through things. I'm going to leave that there, and I may add 2 more foundations on this side later for some more plantations if I need, and maybe expand out even more. Because I can always just, I could literally just build it, let's see, that's 1, 2, and just one little stand here and just have it be right underneath. Yeah, it gives me room. This side, let's... Okay, let's go with this. As far back as I can. I think... Oh, yep. That's... Oh, yeah, that's not going to work if I want to expand out. So we'll have to move over here. It's fine, I'll do that. I'll move it right here. Again, I don't care about trees. I care about the boulders, the ore and coal spots. So I want them all respawned while I do this. How wide is that? Stone pit. I'm gonna say that's at least a 2 wide. Yeah, so if I do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 foundations, I can get both of those. The stone and wood, if I do it like this. So that will work. You know what? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I can do this. Go as far back. Can. Like that. We'll do stairs. Well, great. I kind of got just far enough over. It didn't work. Not funny. It's not funny. This time it was like that one's not gonna work. Alright, seriously? Okay, maybe... Am I just rotating the wrong way or something? Okay, how is it that that is fine? Doesn't overlap with that, but this is overlapping with that. How is that a problem there and that's not a problem? This is buggy. All right, fine. I'm just going to make it where they are close enough. Well, a little too close there. Close enough. It's not overlapping with that. Not going to cause a problem. And do like this. Yeah. Stone pit. Fortunately, rotated the way I want it to. So we're going to pop it like that. And a logging site. Pop it like... What? Really? Okay. So that's got to go a little bit further out from the middle. It looks like it would work, you know, but of course, again, the placing close together does not play nice in this game. You know, I'll do that. Let's see if I can move this in closer again. Yeah, better. Why couldn't it do it that to start with? Oh, and you know, look at that. That's the edge there. That's gonna end up... I know what's gonna happen. If I don't have it disabled now, it's gonna mess that up. Alright, I'm just gonna move it over here. Yeah, see? I got room over here. So let's do it on this side. Alright, that's... yeah. Okay, let's do it like... that. I actually go ahead and just do 3. And then there, like that. Stone pit right here, like that. And logging site right here, like that. What? Wrong one. There we go. Yeah. Newbie. Boom. So that covers for wood that I don't get from the trees respawning on the ones that don't respawn anymore. And then that'll get me my stone quarry to make sure I've got regular stone. Like, and he's working on it already. Okay. So, stone, food. Again, I'm going to have a bunch of production in here. Kind of want to separate this out, I think. Like, inside production, assembly lines, stuff like that. You know, furnace out there kind of thing, maybe. Out, like, around this area. Again, I've got edge. I could build in around the edge, because I don't think I'm going to be attacked here too easily. Alright, let's get you and you. Yeah, I'll get you and you because you're Swift. Yeah, that might be part of what it was. Alright, so I'll let them go again for a little bit, get some supplies. And I feel like I'm doing pretty good at this point. This, let's get the... Yeah, stairs, it's not just stairs. There's other stuff that you gotta really be tricky with. Like, there's some stuff that just, it's like in other games, you know, but in some cases this is worse. And in some cases, this is better, in my opinion. But it's just like other games. There's always like, you have to find a little tricky workaround for something that should be just straightforward, easy to do, but it doesn't work the right way, and you gotta find a little workaround to make it work. All right, now repair. Yes. Boom. So I'm good there. So yeah, all right, come in here. I'll have production. We'll have more storage down below. As I need to expand, I will. And yeah, we'll have a nice view. And I'll, you know, if some of these trees grow up around the area, it's fine. It'll be just part of the decor of the outpost. Of course, now me having to go pick up stuff and come back here to put stuff away, it's gonna be a little annoying. You know, I might very well like, because I'm gonna do this like 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. I might open up this spot over here as a secondary entrance to the basement. So I can always like come over here and be like, yeah, let me go like right up here. I can move these over and just have stairs that go right up here and let me walk inside. Okay, so they're producing berries. Repair kit 0, so it is taking damage. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that part. So let's go back. And I'm going to fix that. Where is this? Structure deterioration rate 0. That should be like 0 means don't do it. I mean, I can understand the structure taking damage, but deterioration wise, it should not be taking damage that quickly. You know, it does not make sense for it to take damage at a very fast pace. Like, especially already, how long ago did I build that? And now I'm already down like 53 health points on it. Like that's fast for it to be like decay effect. And the trees are already spawned again. Let me get... I need a good one for mining. Who's a good mining one? I don't care about other features. I need one that is going to be straight. You're mining, and that's all you're doing. I am literally... You know what? Anubis. We're going to put the Anubis back out. I'm going to grab you. Come here. Yeah, I'm assigning you to the pit. No! Because I hit B at the same time. By accident, it didn't assign them correctly. Yeah, okay. Oh, and somebody's already been over here harvesting lumber. They took a break because there's trees all over the base. Okay. I want to try something here. That did not work. I was going to see if maybe it'll let me build behind it to attach another set of stairs. You think embedded into the ground it should work. And that's one of those things. Other games, that would work. Perfectly fine. Wouldn't have a problem there. But this game, no. I will need that. Again, I will need a wheat setup over there for sure. Well, I guess it depends on what all I need it for. Again, I'm not going to be producing cakes here and raising pals here, so I could get away with not having that here. Yeah, I need to go dump stuff before I get slow. Lavender is good at mining. And welcome back. I had to go to Lowe's. So you got home improvement stuff. You're gonna do some upgrading today, painting, plumbing work, drywall. You do something like that. You're gonna help. Said you had to help your dad. You're gonna go do some stuff around the house, remodel something, tear out the bathroom, put in a new vanity or something. Inquisitive minds want to know. You gotta share it with the chat. Can't just leave it. I went to Lowe's. I think actually all that should be just easy to put inside. Ooh. I'm gonna try to get decorative a little bit in even the like lower area. That's what I was looking for. Cloth. I need to go get my cloth. And I will obviously not be producing wool here. I'm not gonna worry about that. That will be at the farm ranch type base, which is not this one at the moment. That'll be fine. I can do that there. Yeah. I may end up not even needing that in the end. Because I may still have enough trees producing around here to keep that going. I'm gonna get some cloth. Very much. You know, it comes back to, I wish you could, like, prevent them from putting stuff in certain places. Like, I don't want them to mess up my organization on certain things. But, that said, it still helps. Oh, and yeah, a while back, my eggs stopped. I was about to say, I need to have some storage there for organizing eggs. And I was like, wait, I never did come back here and get my, eggs that were like 24 minutes away when I came here probably like an hour ago. Hour and a half ago, maybe. I got a lot of scorching eggs because I did a lot of flying around through that area. Let's just go those. Oh, oh. Don't know why that's being piled up in there. Ammo. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna make sure I get stuff organized a little bit better at that base. Electric organ. How many electric organs did I need for that? 20. That's what it was. I was looking for more. And I will be taking stuff out of this base as well. Like, yeah, I could take that out. Take that out now. Oh, that was the bad move. Picking up all the wood. Yeah, I'm gonna do right now just so I can have it going. I'll do the berries over there as well, but I'll probably, I mean, what's better? Tomatoes, lettuce, whatever, anything like that. I'll probably put something also at the new base just to have some food production there for the pals to be covered. Make sure at the least I've got some of that going. But this is gonna get rebuilt. I'm gonna take this whole thing down. I won't end up redoing it with the pal bots, but I'm gonna take that down and probably move both of those out, and I'm just gonna build a defensive wall around the whole thing. Kind of, you know, however I need to make it work to get it fully enclosed for defenses, at least, or at least, you know, put some kind of defensive stuff around it. And this is going to be all about PAL production as far as the ranch and breeding. So I won't need electricity there. So that will be an easy fix. Look, I'm on the ground, but I'm not, you know, with the grappling hook. and I hit my head. That's it. Oh, no, now I remember what the mod was I was thinking of. Okay, I was thinking of one earlier, and I think I got it wrong. There is a mod that lets you have access to all your stuff. When you're in a base, you can access stuff from any base. But there's also a mod that lets you have, like, the way down mechanic is disabled inside the base. You don't deal with that when you're in your base. You actually can just, like, it doesn't matter how much you're carrying. Once you get inside the blue circle, that effect goes away. And I'm really thinking of, like, putting that mod in if that doesn't require a special install type process. Just so I don't, like, when you go and collect from, like, the lumber spot and such as that, you don't end up with, you know, getting stuck walking slow because you don't have your pals doing enough transporting from there. They're over there working on some mining, just fine. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take these with me. Oh yeah, I need nails for beds. We're gonna make some fancier. I'm gonna start getting the bed layout done, I think. Only 20 beds. Max, even with adjusting the settings. Alright, yep, that's, yeah, it lets me get up to 20 pals, 20 beds. So, if I do pal beds up here, you know, like this, I can always put, like, their spa and such elsewhere. And I still gotta build 2 large pal beds. Which, if you ask me, a large pal bed, well, it should accommodate a large pal, should also be able to accommodate multiple smaller pals, too, if they're, you know, decide to cuddle up for the night. Oh, okay. So I got some beds going there. I'll get some stuff moved. Let that go. Yeah, I'm about to have to do some wool. Really didn't want to do a ranch, but I feel like I'm going to need a ranch here. Just for wool. For nothing else, let me get a, you know, I might put a ranch in here just to have, like, wool production. So I at least have that here and not, I mean, again, I could do, that's why I wish you could have, like, as you upgrade your pal box, you get more pal beds. Either have unlimited pals eventually, or, unlimited bases. You shouldn't, you know, putting that restriction does, I mean, yeah, it makes you have to be a little bit more cautious in how you do things, but also limits you in what you can do. I'm kind of am tempting to, like, make side entrances into these areas. Wow. Counting for what I used earlier, I'm over 500 ore since I started the stream, just setting this up, and I haven't had to go harvest it myself. Like, all of it's been handled here by my buddies, my Poke Pals. This is already working so much better. But I will need to take the mining ones back out so I can let things spawn. Know where I'm not gonna interfere with stuff. Feel like I don't think there was anything there. mining wise, but I could be wrong. I think about stuff. I did think about doing some of these too, but you see how small it is. And for the resources, 10 ingots, you know, come here, and it's no more than a regular storage chest. So I haven't been using those. Those are decorative, but functionally, this is really useful. And I haven't found anything that has as much storage as that yet. If I find something, I'll you know, swap it out. But I feel like that's meant to be the big storage container. Actually, I got enough to build one. I don't need to. Not gonna worry about that yet. Again, I got all this stuff over there. Ooh, that would be a good one to have. Kind of. Ooh, yeah, that's a. Well, it's kind of. I mean, how often do I have to go up to the statue to do an offering? Not often. So that is a very good decorative aspect that can go right up here. Yeah. We'll have that. mods. I haven't looked at those. I mean, I looked at Nexus mods because a lot of the mods, granted that one I was looking at, the build constraints, requires you to do a little bit more of like executable and do some tweaks and stuff with certain things to make it work. But most of the mods, literally you just drop them in a certain spot. I've seen it where some of them I was looking at, there's 2 different spots on how you put the mods in depending on the kind of mod. It's not like Bepanets for Subnautica where it's, here's this folder, put them in here. You know, some of them it's like, go to this folder. And then I've seen others that say, go and put them in this folder. So there's some variation, but, you know, for most part, the mods were like, oh yeah, it's easy to do that. There we go. Look, I just want to have a spot as well for like power. My power production for the base. Well, I guess technically I could get attacked from down there. You know, if they spawn in there, they might be able to wiggle their way up. I never see Syndicate climbing. They always try to find a walkable path around, and that does not look walkable. But that probably won't deter some of the pals from trying to get to me. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Well, I don't have the spots for it, that's right. But I might put like something over here. Like, well, yeah, might do something. Yeah, in this area, just do a little thing, like 2 foundations, 2 electric spots. If I need electric, like 2 electric spots. Only got the 1 so far, and it never seems to really drain from my light and my production lines. Download WeMod and then turn on the mod you want and click play. Oh, well, I have to look that one up then. Granted, you know, it's early access. I don't like using mods in early access unless it is something that doesn't seem like too intrusive into the gameplay, or it's something that I personally feel the gameplay is severely lacking because it's not an option. Like in this, a mod to install a mini map. I mean, that's not going to mess up the flow of the game, the vibe. That to me feels like it should be in the game already. You know, the overburden thing, turning that off inside your base area, that to me, makes sense to be able to do that. So, because if you go and collect from one of your spots, if it's at the far end of your base, you made a mistake. Because now you gotta do the slow walk back, carrying all the stuff because your pals are not collecting as readily and bringing it over, And we don't seem to have a separate conveyor belt type option for anything where you can have them produce something that they put it on a conveyor belt and then that gets shuffled through your base in a certain pattern. Gathering speed? Is that really just like all gathering? All right, planting, yeah. What about logging? Yeah, okay. Mining speed, definitely think I'm gonna have like that, and I may just put it over here as a, it's a decorative element, but it's also got some functional aspect to it. There we go. Not so worried about logging speed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let them build that. Flame cauldron, fire making speed. I definitely want to do that. Of course, that is kind of pricey. I almost want to use that as a decorative thing. Yes, more than one is not going to improve anything further, but visually it'll kind of look nice having like a couple of flame spots up here. I think I might end up moving that inside. Oh, and water fountain. Yeah. Right, I'm not doing... Well, I am going to be watering more than just the crops. I am going to have... Was it the stone grinding thing give you paldium? Since I don't have any paldium spots right here. What's that thing? The crusher! Yeah, crusher. I will need that. So... I feel like that's a good one to kind of extend over this way. But there was an... Okay, there's a... okay, I'm taking you guys back out. Because I need to see where everything is at. I'm going to take you. Yeah, you guys. Let's see. Mining. No. Trees, I don't care. You can get all the trees. Don't care. Mining, I care about. Actually, I'll just do this one. There was some mod I remember for Ark I used. Yeah, I want to say it was something to do with that, like, the Easy Craft, kind of like Subnautica. It lets you say, oh, if this is in your base, you can use it to build. Or if it's in your range, a certain range of you could use it to build. And they've already implemented that aspect natively into the game, so you don't need a mod for that. But, yeah, the production and getting some of your pals to take stuff to the right spot doesn't always work quite right, and you end up with a lot of stuff you have to carry manually every now and then, and it's a lot of weight. Slows you down. Like here, they're not gathering up as much. I'm having to go do it. I'm not worried about this little area, which I'll finish that off. Trying to think what else I might want to put out there. Yeah, this is going to definitely be like some assembly line stuff in here. Like production assembly line. Which I don't have enough ingots here. I've got enough over there. Here, our base. You loved mods for the new Ark? Are you talking about the remodeled Ark? The new re-release? And I went to the wrong thing. I got a chest. That's fine. Is he still after me? Alright, so... What is this one? The assembly line. Sphere assembly line. I got one up top, too. Yeah, weapon assembly line. They did those just for the fact of getting, you know, to level up. That's all it was. Production assembly line. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I need one of these because of the things like, well, 2 recipes for carbon fiber. Okay, well, hey, there you go. Coal. 2 coal to make 1 piece of carbon fiber. And I've got a ton of coal production over there now. Same time, go through the extra process of making some charcoal. You know, and 5 charcoal. I got, you know, plenty of wood. I can do that. Pure quartz. I have none. And I'm not sure if I remember seeing that. Well, you know what? This is going to go with me to be moved to the other base. We may take some of these on out. Oh. Eggs. I'll go ahead and check over here. Yep. Incubation complete. Can you join? No. This is a single player game, not multiplayer. And I don't let people who have, I don't recognize the name, that don't come in before join. So no, don't come in and ask. As Jeannie said, don't just come in like, hey, can I join you? Jenny could join if I was doing multiplayer, but randoms, no. I'll go ahead and take some more cloth, nails, and a little more in the way of ingots, even though that just slowed me down. How many points do I have? 2. 2 stat points to use. That's not enough to worry about. Okay, so now you know, I'm still, in my opinion, the grappling hook is not very well implemented still. Has some severe issues still. There we go. Okay, so that sticks out a lot more than I would like for it to, but there we go. Can Xbox join? Xbox, I mean, if I was doing multiplayer, again, this is set for multiplayer. I'm keeping it single player, and I'm keeping it single player. Same reason I never did art multiplayer. I found art, you know, just most games I prefer, especially with building, for me is more enjoyable with the single player side of things. Granted, in this game, I find the conversational aspect of the live streaming more enjoyable than playing this solo during the week. It's not as enjoyable when it's just I'm doing this just on my own and nobody talk to about it. But as far as the gameplay, it's still a case of I find it more enjoyable. Like, oh yeah, if we're doing multiplayer, you're like off over there doing your own base. It'd be like, yeah, I could see that, because it's one of those things like, oh yeah, we cooperate every now and then for something, you know, we go do something. I did see they did tease the new update where we're gonna have a big boss battle, raid type boss, but it's like it's got to scale for single player. Otherwise, they're gonna make the same mistake that the devs made on Conan Exiles, where they did not scale the raid bosses. So if you wanted to play single player, you were pretty much stuck where you would not be able to play certain parts of the game. Trying to think what I need. I'll go ahead and get some more. You know, I could go. Let's get some refined ingots going, just so I have some, because I do have stuff that will require that for repair. And I'm waiting for that to respawn now. You know, I haven't done since like probably close to 2 hours ago. Let's fly up. Kind of makes me think of a church almost with that look. Like, it just kind of does. The base right there, in a way. It'll, like, the little top piece. You know, I may end up just, like, instead of always building it on a foundation, I may just do some stuff around the area, like the hot springs and such, scattered in as kind of part of the landscape decoration. Like the... Oh, look, that popped in right there. It respawned. Like the trees there, instead of taking them out, I could throw in, like, here's a hot spring over there. Helps with the sanity. And, you know, could be kind of just part of the landscape for it. Oh, I didn't see that one. There's a little... There's a effigy over there. Oh, yeah, that's... different island. There we go, that's it. So this is the way I came from, where I was coming over there. I mean, it's a nice view over here. You know, waterfalls to look at, things like that. Yeah, it's great. And again, the pals should not wander off that far that they, you know, risk falling off and being a serious issue. Is that a bee? Yeah, there's a bee guard, I think. Yeah, stuck in the terrain again. It's a lot of pals getting stuck inside the terrain. And it's worse when I'm trying to capture them, and I can't because they're inside the terrain, and I can't hit them with the Pokepal ball. Oh, hey, got an egg. My first egg at the new base. Yeah, you can chop down trees all you want. Don't care. I just want to make sure I don't mess these up. See? I was thinking. I was like, I bet I could build something right there. Wait a second. There was coal there earlier. That's why I gotta let that stuff, you know. I gotta let it respawn. But I'll take the tree chopping out too. Just put somebody in, put in a pal that can do just the kindling, a couple other things, and leave it like that. Let's see, I had 17 lightning pal things. Right, yeah, 17, I think, at the other one right now. I don't want to get rid of my power production there yet. I want to move everything. So I need some lightning pals. Let's find a good, like, there we go. Spankets. Go get some spankets. Jolt Hog. Okay, so Spanket and Jolt Hog right there. So that gives me a 2-for-1 option. Oh wait, that's bossy. It's a bossy one. And that's the, that is there. That's the, I did a bunch of those recently. But they were not easy to find. Oh, and that's way up there. So we're gonna go with the Spankets. And right in that area, yeah. Go get some Spankets. You don't want to defeat all bosses in Palworld first. So, I mean, I'm sure she could join you with that. I don't know. I mean, how does that work? Like, I've got my character, so I just join in your game. Like, it's your world. You know, do I keep my character from here? I gotta start a new character. If I start a new character, I'm basically starting from scratch. I'd have to level up, kind of thing. But at the same time, would it make sense to have it where I create my character in my own game and then I join your game with the same character, same level and equipment? Then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll join your game and help you level up quickly. Like, I feel like it's gonna have to be like if Jenny joined your game, it would probably make most sense that she would be joining in as a fresh start in your game. So, I mean, she'd have to build up to help defeat the bosses. Yeah, electric organ. Oh, we got 2 of them. Yeah, see, it makes sense you have to start a new character, which means if Jenny joined you, she'd be starting a new character. She'd have no boost or anything. So really, like, the multiplayer would be good to do, like, hey, I'm going to, you know, it's not like No Man's Sky where you could be playing and then join in with your character in the same, you know, galaxy aspect. You know, like, oh yeah, this is my character. I can go join you. And you can give me help. Like, you know, when I started that last used character save, Xbox came and gave me stuff, helped me out on some stuff. You know, it'd be like if I was live streaming that and Xbox said, hey, can you come help me with this, you know, do some stuff to get started? Like, sure, we can go do that, you know, because I can use my character in that. But yeah, it makes sense in this case that it's a whole new character. And you're not transferring anything. So yeah, it'd be a case of it's better than to say, let's start a multiplayer game on a server that's gonna stay on so you can play at the exact same time together, you know, both work on leveling up. I'll say if I was going to do multiplayer, I would not want to host from my system, especially for live streaming. You know, it's different with No Man's Sky because of the way that's handled on the multiplayer side of things. It's not like I'm hosting the game entirely from my system for No Man's Sky multiplayer. But with this, if I was hosting the server, it would be that case. So if I was going to do multiplayer on Palworld, I'd want to have a hosted server somewhere that let me, you know, just connect to it. And that's the server that can be shared between several of us, kind of thing. But I'm not into this game enough to want to pay into server access. Like, I will say, other than maybe a little bit last night because I had time, I want to say it's been probably Monday was the last time I got to do anything with this. I think I maybe played 15 minutes on Monday. Oh, and I can make it, can make it, can make it. Oh, there was another mod that... it's kind of that mod that's to the extreme. So I'm not jumping on it yet. But it's one of those things I feel like they should fix. Is like as you level up, your flight stamina for your flying, you know, pals should increase a bit because it does in Ark. You know, you can get to the point where you can fly pretty much across the map with certain flyers. there is a mod that disables the flight stamina drain. You still drain stamina by like rushing, you know, trying to run, you know, sprint speed choice, but you're not going to have a problem of running out of stamina just from the flying part. I think it was disabled it completely, not adjusted the drain. I think it just turned it off. That's why I didn't jump on getting it yet, because to me that's extreme. That's, you know, it should drain stamina. They should be tiring out because you're on their back, but it shouldn't be. It should get better as they get stronger. All right. Yeah, 6. That's enough. I got one, but not the other. I think I got everything, but just make sure. The turtles are not good miners that you have. Are you talking about the Blastoise ripoff? The dig toys that I have? That is the way it is, right? Dig toys? Yeah, dig toys. It's a Blastoise ripoff, but instead of being water-based, it's a digger. I mean, it's mining 3. Mine seems to be doing pretty good. Swift, I would assume, should be like overall speed, but it could be wrong on that. Okay, it seems to be, I mean, that spinning attack seems to be really good. See, work speed 70, hard skin, that's not as good as the other one. Ooh, Reptiro, good mining. And fire, but passive skills is abnormal. Does that mean he's just like, he's special? Ooh, Musclehead. So he's dumb, but he's strong. I kind of want, I'm almost tempted now to pop out a Reptiro. Because I got a couple of those. That could be useful. You know, have one that'll do, you know, double duty. Ooh, no, not the ammo. Get that out. I need to go get 10 electric. And I'm trying to think of where I want to put that. Like, if I could, and I'm sure I could figure out a way to make it kind of work. If we had pillars, not just walls, but we had like pillars you could put on the corner and use that to build up, that would be great. Because what I would like to do is... Oh, now you're going to chill. You would not do this earlier, and now you're doing that. What I'd like to do is basically the middle part. Think about it is, if I could do a column, like a pillar on the edge, like here's a pillar, here's a pillar, here's a pillar, here's a pillar. Build a little thing up there, build a little ramp down to it from up there, and make that like the power spot. Where they all go and, you know, get power. Oh. Planting. Magic. It's over there. And it's just like magic planting power to go all the way over there. Yep, there it is. So... may just put this here. Ah, no. I like the idea of having it actually on something. Kind of, in a way. I guess I'll have to. I'll take out that. Let that. And that. Actually, all of those. Because I don't need them right now. There. I'll just do it right there. And I'm gonna need an electric superhero. I mean, so I'm sure I'm gonna find better somewhere. But I don't want to go with one that's gonna be like super hungry all the time. I did have another. See, thought I raised a hatched one from an electric egg. Like I should have another beacon somewhere. Get filters, you know, oh, they do have that. Filtered by like capabilities would be nice. Type in a letter to filter by the start of the name would be nice. Oh no, that's sorting. That's not filtering, that's sorting. Never mind. Yeah, we need a filter, and that just messed up my stuff. Revert. Revert. Oh, I had my goodies that I've been using that were like high power, and now they're gone. Or what, they're out of order. I don't know which ones they are. Oh, Velociraptor Lux. Very high, you know, food requirement, but it's a level 3. We'll go with this one. Come here, big fatty. Tell me you're going to the right spot. Yes, I'm going to make sure you're assigned. He's bigger than I would like to have for the one there, but... ceiling lamp. I'm going to need some more electric organs. Alright, so power for assembly lines. I think I got that crooked. Yeah, I did. I got that crooked. Let me find it. I wish you could just, like, move certain things. Like, I don't want to disassemble. I want to rotate. He's not as close to the edge as I thought he was going to be. Oh well, yeah. It's meant to be decorative. Up there. Yeah, look at them. Figure, you know, some lights or something around there. Kind of highlight them at night. Could be fun. Yeah. Okay, now. I was thinking earlier. Find that stuff. Hot spring. High quality hot spring. I could put it out here. Like right here. It's not going to be in the way of the coal. And, it would give me... You know, it'll treat the sanity. And it can kind of act as it's part of the you know, foliage here. It kind of can fit in right there. Yeah. See, you got a tree next to it. It's a different kind of tree on that one, but still. That'll take care of sanity. Yeah. I need some light in here. Oh, yeah, I don't want that in there. What? Eat. So I can't... Oh, what? It wasn't... I was right-clicking. It wasn't making it sound like he ate, but then he ate when I closed out. Yeah, see, that ties in kind of nice. Not sure what else I want to put in there. I will need those. I just should actually go get the other electric organs. I'm going to leave that guy here for now. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm just going to take that out. It's fine. I've got some torches for nighttime. You know, I'll take that out. That can come with me. At least half of these things, so I can go and get some stuff kind of in place there. Yeah, leather. I think I had leather over there, but I'll take it anyway. Get those. Coal, yeah, might as well, because, you know, that's the new spot anyway. We'll get flame organs. Well, say we'll get flame organs. Go ahead, take that. And, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and address, again, the whole idea. I am supposed to be able to carry 1,200 in weight, and I'm carrying over 10,000 in weight. As I'm carrying almost 10 times the weight I am supposed to be able to carry, and yet I can still walk. If your maximum lifting strength is 50 pounds, and I give you 500 pounds to try and carry, you're not walking with it. Granted, you know, if that was the case in this, it'd be more frustrating, but yeah, you're not walking with it. 2-ton, hi. So you're I'm assuming you're listening while you work on your van, not trying to watch while you work on your van, because it probably would lead to some mistakes. I love how I managed to grab hold and climb on the wall there. Yeah, the grappling hook needs some refining. It's just not there yet. Yeah, it's I can't remember what it is. I think it's like one of the like stat boosts or something like that. It gets you to a point where you don't get stuck, I think is what it was, because I didn't change anything for that. So it's that, or maybe a case there's something I got that it took care of that. But yeah, if you got, I mean, if you're carrying 10 times what you normally are able to physically carry, you're gonna be bogged down a bit. You're not gonna be able to move very well. So it makes sense, but it does kind of impair the playability aspect to a degree as well. I think I'm gonna do like here and here. Yeah, 2 like that. Hopefully that's enough. That's in the middle. Yep, those are both in the middle and covering kind of on the sides. Need be, I'll put like 1 here and then 1 at the back, and hopefully that gives me enough lighting. I want to see it turn on. Get a little bit better angle. Oh, watch this. They're close. See, I think that left one's about to go. See that the tip going up the line on it, the wire. There it goes. I got my first ceiling lamp. And come on. You see the tiny, like, the little yellow bit as it goes up the wire. There. Yeah, okay, so maybe I need one, like, right there. and one like back here at some point if I just really want it well lit. That does carry down to here partly. That can work well enough. And maybe it was a game update. I just know it happened at one point where it was like it stopped being an issue. And I was like, oh, good. Because I didn't appreciate that part. Ooh, and look at the lighting behind that. Now, that's what I was thinking of, is something like that. Ooh, that's where I should put them. It requires electricity. Yeah, okay. Chandelier. I wonder how far down I can build that, or how much. I may actually swap those out. But that's what I was thinking of. I could do like the flame cauldron up there on both sides. Kind of make it look interesting, you know. Definitely kind of feel like I want to put like a flame cauldron on each side down here. Except you can't build that close without modding to disable the restraints. Yeah, look at that. We got sanity to be covered. Got this. Yeah. Even though I'm not even close to being done, the more I build out on this, the more I'm feeling good about this location. As a replacement for, ultimately, cycling. You know, this one replaces the functionality of the second base, the big one. And then that one becomes the farm and ranch type base, which replaces the need entirely for the first one at the starting area. And I'll get more structural stuff here. I may actually throw a fountain, like, just for looks, throw a water fountain in, like, this area. Like, right here, right in front of where you would drop down. There's a little water fountain in here. In case they need a drink while they're, you know, working for the day. Oh. This is... I love how I... Oh, wait, that's right. I did have it on Anubis. I took Anubis back out because he stopped working there and went elsewhere. Yeah, I got... This. I'm feeling good about this upgrade. And, I mean, again, yeah, nice view. I mean, maybe not as nice at night, but I'm sure I get the right view of the sunrise in the morning. And then, of course, during the day, a nice view. Actually, speaking of the view, let's go back over here so I can get this stuff dropped off. I'm going to go back up to what's going to be my bedroom area. Like, pure decoration aspect. And I mean, maybe private food locker storage. Like, okay, I'm going to put food up here that I don't want my pals to eat. You know, this is my stuff. My premium stuff. Yeah, so up here. I mean, look at that. Nice view right there. Not sure why that is wider than the other stuff around it. It's got like a glow to it. Kind of, yeah. But nice view. There's the moon. Nicer view when it's daytime. Yeah. Let's see what I can pop out here. I think I'll do it like this. Yes, there's a window there, but posh bed over there maybe. Where is that fancy bed? My fine bed. Right there. So I've got a nice breeze, natural lighting coming in morning. Might change my mind later. I'll go fancy storage, stuff like that up here. Again, this will be just cosmetic element to it. Like ironwood table. I don't need that, but I am going to put one in. What's that? No, I don't want that. You know, clock. I did a clock inside grounded, so why not do a clock here? Why is that one acting off floor? That okay. Is there a reason that one's acting so goofy? Like, is there a reason why it's not showing correctly? It's like compared to floor lights? Oh, what the floor lights? I don't think I have floor lights yet. Is there floor lighting in this? Or you have like light up tiles? Ooh, leather chair set. I'm definitely gonna have a nice leather seating up here. Street lamps. I might do that to put like, I mean, if I actually had some pathing. Amusement furniture set. Sure, I might have to, you know, have like a little soccer set up in here. Pool table, if that's in the game. Emergency sign. Gotta have an emergency sign. Yeah, let's say that there. I don't see anything else for the lighting. Electric pylon. Oh, just generating efficiency. Large ceiling lamp. Oh, that's that. Yeah, I did start playing with some vines at the other base for some decoration. And I'm moving that. Why is that not fully visible? I mean, you think it would be a case of like make it visible. I put it there. Antique stove, decorative stove. Yeah, just because I might want some warmth in here for something like that. Ooh, curtain. Which is not the easiest thing to place. Let me say that. Yeah, that's not exactly what I was expecting. Might be because, I mean, you gotta basically have too high for that. That was like a painful chair. Ooh, antique wash stand. Yes, I'm gonna need that. Ooh, actually, I messed that up. Facing wrong way. Antique wash stand. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. We'll have to segment something off. Oh, it overlaps with that, so I can't do it there. Well, you know, we should have like interior wall, like different for that. Apparently, I'm gonna have to do it this way. So come in here because what is it? Where is it? Where is it? Toilet. We're gonna do a toilet. I don't have plumbing, so I'm not sure where it's gonna go, but we're gonna have an indoor toilet. You know, fancy in here. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, gotta have the little toilet paper holder. I am so pleased with this, like, the production of this place so far. I am committing to the use of this place. That I am decorating it fully. Oh, get out of here. I can't target things. That's okay. I mean, I don't know why the bathtub would be separated that much from. God, get out of here. Like, they get in the way so much at times. There we go. I don't know why that wouldn't be next to the washstand and the toilet. You know, it seems like that would be the, you know, like these are all part of the same thing. Why is that overlapping? Oh, great. So I can't put a toilet in now. Well, I guess I'm pooping outside with the rest of them. You know, I gotta get my vanity boost. Oh, we do need a towel rack. Tell me it's gonna place. Yes, that will place in here. Toilet, no. Almost, I might put the... What's worse? You know, crazy question here. What's worse? Having the toilet in the middle of the room so your pals could come in and watch you poop? Or having the bathtub in the middle of the room so they come watch you shower? Full naked? Unless you just prefer to get fully naked to poop. Or, you know, partially naked. But, like, which one do you feel more vulnerable in? And this is like asking pet owners. Because I don't know, like, Timmy usually doesn't care to come, like, in the bathroom with me. He's different. He doesn't need to be, like, by me when I go to the bathroom. But if it's, like, thundering and he's scared, he's going to be in there regardless of what I'm doing. So, what's more... What would feel weirder? Having the toilet in the open or the bathtub in the open? It's a valid question. I feel like we need... Oh, we got a partition. Oh, you know, well, partition for, like, you know, getting dressed kind of thing. Oh. No, I'm moving the mirror. I want to move it. I need a wardrobe. Like a proper wardrobe, you know, looking... It's going to be storage. But I need like a wardrobe filling something. Yeah, there we go. Antique wardrobe. Okay. So if we put that in the corner like this, instead, we'll have at a bad angle. Put this in the corner. Try to get it angled better. There. Okay. And then the mirror kind of like here, maybe. Yeah. And the partition where he is. Kind of like, here's the partition, like, okay, let me get over here and I'm gonna, you know, get naked behind the partition. Chilly when you're barefoot? Well, don't go outside barefoot when it's cold. Alright, while they work on that. Oh yeah, antique dresser. Gonna put that... Well, you know... Not like I'm doing makeup or anything, but antique dresser could be... You know, I felt like there was a desk. Yes, the desk. I'm gonna do a desk. And again, look at that. It's missing the actual blueprint part of it. I feel like that's kind of a issue. I'll do it like this. Nice little antique couch there. Yeah. Still can't get you to move out of my way. Come on, I want to do like a partition, and then like another one that kind of like wraps around. Come in here, get your stuff, get changed, step out. Ooh, look at me, stylish. Yeah, look at this armor. Trying to think what else. Better take advantage while he's out of my way. And I gotta make sure this is kind of like, yeah, linked together looking. Somebody's gonna peep through the crack there. One of those perverted pals is gonna come in and try to peep at me through the crack. But apparently I have to have a crack in there. I'm gonna be over here stripping, and they're gonna come in and look at me. They're gonna like peeping Tom through the, you know, the stall door in the bathroom. This works. Yeah, come in here at this. Of course, it's got storage. I don't actually need, but, you know, whatever. They decide not to build this. They had no time to get shoes on. They need your help. That's why you have, like, ready to go slip-on shoes. Like, you got pets, right? You know, you gotta take the dog out. You got shoes. You know, unless you always wear shoes all through the house. I try to not wear shoes through the house to help keep from tracking dirt around. But, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, need to take Timmy out. I go slip on my shoes. Let me think about having a dining type table set up. I think that will come out. I'm gonna do one like this because it looks like I got foods. And I'm gonna rotate and do it because that was pushing me a little bit too far towards the... there we go. I made a little dining setup for all my guests that I'm having. So, not bad. It's okay. Looks alright. Chandelier makes sense here. Of course, I don't have the supplies for it. I guess I could do, like, the lamps, too. And then, again, need a fence. Like a railing type of thing. And I don't have that yet. Look at the view. This is nice. This is a very nice little view here. Got that. Got all that. Oh, yeah, yeah. That special glowing terrain up there seems not be glowing anymore. View down there. They know I'm here now, you know. Oh, so you're just like... Okay, we've got fence here. You just go do your thing. You might have to worry about, like, you know, some kind of animal, you know, predatory animal going after them. Like, you know, I've seen the stories of somebody letting their dog out in the backyard like any other day and didn't realize it. Mountain lion climbed over the fence, got their dog. Like, I don't want to risk that. Even with the fenced area, I would be worried about that sort of thing. Like, I'd want to be like, I'm keeping an eye on you for sure. Like, you know, making sure you're okay, Timmy. He's okay right now. He's licking his foot. Okay. What else I'd want? I want to do some. I kind of want the assembly line sort of stuff, maybe inside, maybe have like some other little areas. Let's go production. Yeah. Furnace. Need to be able to smelt. Kind of feel like I want to have maybe a couple of those off to a side somewhere. Let's see how much. I got the one here, and I got enough for another one. Okay. As long as he is getting that done. Actually, maybe I only need one, because I'm going to have to assign. It's not like I could just put, like, coal in the furnace and have it fits my stuff, you know, like other games. Like, no, I gotta have a pal that's sitting there working on it. You know, other games you just gotta provide the fuel source and let it go. No, the pal is the fuel, and that throws in the extra complication to make sure you got pals to do everything you need, considering the limits on the number of pals you get. I'll have to think about that. I'm gonna do some kind of like, I guess, think about how I want to streamline this with my you know, what number of pals I am going to be putting together. Let me organize this a little bit. You know what? Do this. Sort. There. So I get my ingots side by side. I may not even need 6 of those containers down there in the end. But I still like having the room for those containers. Yeah. So you can sit in the sunroom. Plus you have, I have a camera covering the backyard area. But I still want to be where, like, if something comes after Timmy at night, I want to run out there and get him. You know, Mountain Lion's gonna be fighting me if he comes after Timmy. Or even like a fox. We had a fox about a year ago wandering around in this area. It looked like it had mange. Could never get it, you know, to where could like corner where it was living and try to get animal control out there. But you know, it had mange. I was like, at some point it's gonna see Timmy. It's gonna be like hungry enough. It's gonna think he's a snack. I was like, I don't want that to happen. Yeah, come on. Make the ingots. Come on, buddy. Come on, Bushy. I just realized I have not gone and fought a single boss today. Where are we at? Ooh, we're over 3 hours. I didn't even realize. The stream's flying by. Goes by a lot faster when I'm busy building than when I'm having to go out and chase down pals to fight. So, you know what, I'm gonna, I don't need much. So, I'm gonna go, let's do some fighting. See, Bushy! We're getting there, Bushy! Because, you know I can beat him. Like, Azurobi, when I was doing the, when I was going through the volcanic area, I was running into some of the lava, the fire ones out there, and even like Azurobi level 31, I was coming across 36 levels, enemies, and literally like 2 of them, and Azurobi would take like maybe 20% health damage and knock them both down. You know, I was like, that's may not be the best one still as far as like water and such, but was just knocking them out there. And come on, you're fire type. Those bubbles are gonna do that damage. Still need a better water type one. Oh yeah, I got my better spear, so I'm gonna get a few hits in. He hasn't done the teleport attack against me yet. He's done it against Azzy. I'm calling her Azzy now. Why are you not attacking him? She got stuck. Alright, that should be enough. With the Giga Ball, I should be good. And I leveled, look at that. I didn't think it was going to level that quickly. I thought I'd have to get like a couple more at least. Alright, I leveled up. That means the large pal bed, I know I gotta make 2 of those. Quivern. I'm going to consider that one. Single shot rifle and the rifle ammo. I say we'll try to get guns. It's what made me go out and look for coal, you know, deposits, and found my new base location. It was all because of trying to set up for guns. Which I've been actually looking, because after I found Jetragon, however you want to say it. After I found that one, I was like, okay, he's level 50, says legendary. I'm feeling like that's going to be a tough one. And I started looking at people's strategy, you know, looking at like suggestions on what PAL to use. They're like, oh, just, you know, anything ice type. I'll say because it's dragon. And then the suggestion was to use the crossbow, not the rifle, the crossbow, with poison arrows for damage over time. Or fire arrows, but most people were saying the poison arrows were the best ones because you're helping with that damage over time effect. And they're like, yeah, even with it being a level 50 legendary PAL, they're like, oh yeah, it was nothing, you know, with just a basic, decent level ice type PAL and those. So I'm kind of thinking now I want to just focus on maybe a crossbow anyway. I mean, I still have the rifle. You know, gotta snipe some enemies occasionally. I don't want to draw out the fight. He did not want to draw that fight out. He's like, man, I'm taking that out. That last attack was just boom. Go to the winter area and get Frostallion. Hang on. I want to say I think I hatched one. Honestly, I think I hatched one. Because I got all those, you know, the cold eggs. The frosty eggs. I want to say I think I hatched one from those. Let's go and look. I want to say I did that. And okay, bad habit. I went to the one. Maybe I didn't. No, wait. I think I thought I had it done by name. But it's alphabetical to other. Is it? Nope, Raindrits. That's the one I was thinking of. Raindrits. Frostallion is that one we saw that was like is that the Pegasus looking one? One's got like, it's like a frosty Pegasus. So no, it was Raindrits is the one I remember seeing. Like, I got a frost one of some kind, icy one from one of the eggs. So my lights are on. They're not working very well down below. Like the lights shine up through there, through the floor, but not down through to the basement level. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more thinking. I really just almost want to just build like platforms at the places where I'm like, okay, there's nothing I gotta worry about here. Nothing I gotta worry about here. I'm just gonna build some foundation platforms and be like, oh yeah, I can, you know, harvest I can do anything in these areas. Like I'm about to do it. Because this is a big open spot here. I don't think I mean, I've got all my mining guys out. So I'm going to say I think I'm safe. Except that did not raise up quite as high as I need. Right here, like that. Yeah, I want to clear the plants sticking through. I don't want to have them sticking through. So that gives me this, and if that's not interfering, then yeah, that's okay. You know, I'll do 4. I'll do a 4th one. Oh, what level was the, I know I've seen a frost alien. It's just that, you know, they blur together. So I'm not remembering which one it is. I know I want the, like, Pegasus-looking one at some point. And, of course, I want Jet Dragon because it's a legendary. You know, you gotta go with the legendary. I want to catch all of them at least. What am I missing? Killamari. I haven't found. I've seen them. I just haven't caught one yet. Let's see. How? Okay. Frost Stallion. Okay. Yeah, the Pegasus one. You know, it's the flying horse, and that's the Jet Dragon. Hey, that honestly, I'm telling you right now, Godzilla enemy. That's a Godzilla, you know, character right there. And I'm missing a few. Really, I'm missing, what, about a dozen that I haven't even seen yet. That's about it. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Okay, yeah, let's, you know what, I'm moving this. This can be part of that setup, maybe. Or at least for right now. It can sit over here, so the improved furnace. And... ooh, yeah, look, cable reel, garbage bags, getting a little bit more modernized on some of these. Infrastructure. Okay, other. Flame cauldron, which I am out of ingots for that, so... oh well. Alright, I got that there. I'll do... fine. Do whatever. You guys just, you know, go on. Yeah, so good start, I think, overall, on this. You gotta work around the terrain, you know, you don't have, like, a terraforming option. You can't go and say, flatten this or do this. It's like art. You gotta work around the terrain a bit to a degree, and sometimes that can throw off the way you want to build. But, and of course, it's nighttime, so you can't really see it. But this is, I'm gonna say, definitely an amazing little spot. Again, right here, you come to this one where a valet is at. Apparently, that's one I need to go see. Actually, level 38. Might be pushing it. But yeah, come here. It's up on the top of this little plateau area. You see all that? Okay, I see the ice glowing there. Little glowy thing right there with that part. Near the tower. And it's just, this is a great location. Tons of coal, tons of ore. Again, now I'm missing sulfur. I need a good spot for getting sulfur. Which there's a few places to go for that, but, you know, again, finding a spot where I can just go there. And like now, let me pull the map back up. All these little ore spots I was going to before, I don't need them anymore. I got all the ore I need here, so, you know what? Delete. 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 If it ever comes back to I need these, I'll just be like, well, you know, I'll leave that one. Because that's like, that was the potential base location on one of them. I can come back and look at a past picture from the live streams. Seriously, this is a great spot as far as, even if you don't want to build a big base here, just for the amount of ore and coal alone, plus plenty of lumber if you set that up, you just have tons of harvesting going here. One of the pals, I have to breed for it. The Frostallion knock. Okay, well, I mean, I've got 2 I linked on my website, but there's one of the breeding calculators that's just really good that I've already linked up on there, and I was already, like, as soon as I found Jet Dragon, I was like, okay, how do I breed this one? And you can't unless you get 2 Jet Dragons, and it's like, okay, I don't have 2, don't have 1, and it's a level 50, so we'll be waiting a little bit. But yeah, I've already got a breeding calc where you just go in and literally tell it what you want, and it tells you all the combos. And there's a lot. It's a lot more full-fledged than the other one at the moment, but I wanted to give people 2 options. Yeah, I remembered I got one of the ones I saw through a frost egg, and it was a Raindritz. Reindeer looking one, you know, frosty one like that. Not the Frostallion, which is the one that I remember seeing as the boss Frostallion over there, and I still think he's too high level for me at the moment. Actually, I'm gonna find out for sure. They can finish that. It was up here. That one. Yeah, level 50. Yeah, I'm gonna go take on level 50 right now. I mean, granted, what is it? I mean, fire takes out ice. I mean, Frostallion, Frosty, makes me think he's ice. He might have a water type attack, though. That's the problem. If I could go in there with like 5 good fire, you know, pals and just be like, yeah, I could probably take him out just because of the effectiveness of their attacks. If I have 5 of them, I'm thinking just because he's still going to do a lot of damage. Let's see. Oh, yeah, large quality or large pal bed. See if I can. I don't know why pal right there does not include pal beds. High quality cloth, which I have none. So I'll have to work on that. But yes, U-base. And I'm feeling very good about this one. Again, I'm going to transition everything from the secondary base, the one I've been kind of staying at over here. Transition all the main production stuff over here. Get this one fully set up, production-wise, everything. And then I'm going to convert this. I'm going to tear down my tower, my little building. Tear it down. Redo it with, like, basically defensive walls, because that is a easy to attack place because it's so flat and open around it. Set up better defenses. I'm going to turn it into the ranch and farming type of one. So it's going to have ranching for pals for, like, wool, eggs. So I'll have food production there. I'll have the berries and tomato plants, whatever, all the planter ones. I'll have that. And then breeding. I'm going to do breeding there. So I will have to have wheat for producing. I'll have to have it growing wheat and probably do the flour production there. Just to have that, and with all the other stuff, I might keep the cooking here still. I'm not sure. Yeah, I might do one there for cooking and just do all, like, oh yeah, doing berries there and cooking the berries there to bring back here to feed everything. And then once that's converted into the ranch, that one can finally be completely removed. And that'll get me back to 2 bases, so I'll have a opportunity for a 3rd base somewhere. Hopefully someplace that has, like, sulfur or something like that in good proximity. Yeah, I went just all the way up there trying to find stuff. Okay, I did a lot of searching for resources pretty much since last week, and that's how I found this place. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a good centralized base, good overall production. And Jason he's not going to see that, Jenny. You're going to have to, like, you need to screenshot it and send it to Jason and be like, look, I'm catching up. You gotta send it to him. He's not here to see it. And yeah, I'm gonna load this up with the production stuff here. I'll decorate some in here, you know, as I fill stuff in around the area, but most part, production line stuff like that, power related stuff, and then yep, that's done. That's you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do before I forget about it, because I did that build. Let's yeah, I gotta find them again because my stuff's reorganized. Was it lavender? Not good on the mining. Level 1 on the mining. Level 3 on the mining. We're gonna go with Musclehead. Get out there, do some mining for me. Because I'm about to start doing some furnace stuff. And that got... Look at that! I swear I did not rotate it the wrong way. But apparently it got rotated wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure I walked up with it. You know, like, yeah, I walked up and it just was facing the wrong way by default. No, it did it again. Did it do it again? There's an... Okay, there's 2 openings. I feel like that's the wood opening and that's the ingot spot. I could be wrong. As long as it's got an opening towards where they're working. Yeah, look at them all working in harmony. And you got Dig Toys over here just spinning like an angry Bowser. Yes. This is going to alleviate so much trouble with the ore, and especially coal now. Sulfur, I think I can get by in some cases. If I can find a good spot, and if you know of a good spot, of course, leave it, you know, at some point in a comment, and I'll check it out. But I feel like this is... If there's a spot this good for, like, sulfur... And I'm trying to think now of, like, I really... What is it? We got certain things I don't want to have to go out there and harvest by, like, hunting down. But we got pal oil, high-quality pal oil. I know I'm going to have to go find good pals for that sort of stuff. So this question of, do I want to do, like, with the farm and the breeding, do I want to get it set up where I have just, like, here's a breeding spot and a butchering spot to take care of that? Because I'm kind of leaning in that direction now. Yeah, let's go ahead. Well, pump out. You know what? Let's go for broke. 200. Gotta get bushy doing some work over here. Or, you know, from there to there, apparently. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Very good. And my little decorative stuff there. So, yeah, that's... New base spot. I may actually play a bit more this week if I have time. Because of this. Because I'm very pleased with that setup. And, just want to point out... There was a thing mentioned. If you didn't look, they got the Raid Boss update trailer out. But was it on Steam? It was actually in here, I think. Yeah, actually, that's what it was. There was in the news thing when you came in, critical bug notice: save data may disappear in single player and multiplayer online. Has a thing to back up your data. So, you know, Steam does do, at least on the single player, it does do the cloud sync. But, you know, if you're worried about losing a bunch of progress, make sure you're backing your stuff up. I fortunately have a full system backup. So, worst case, I have to restore from that. I lose a little bit. But, yeah, make sure if you're worried about losing your data, back up your game save at least once a week. That way you don't lose as much. So, little PSA there for you. on that. If you didn't, I mean, when I opened Palworld first after this update, or patch, that was the first thing that popped up. Like, immediately made me read it. So I'm sure you saw it. The question is, did you really read it, or just glance over it? Timmy, say hi. He's like, you don't think you found a good area for sulfur? You did not find me a new favorite game. No. I like building, but again, as I've said, Palworld is not grabbing my attention enough. It works better when I'm in the live stream and getting to talk, but when I'm like on my own, just trying to play, it's very dull, just like mundane. Like there's just nothing to it. Now that I've got that base, I might be a little bit more involved with it this week, just because I get to build, and it lets me flex some, try to flex my creativity a little bit. But Palworld's nowhere gonna be close to my favorite game. Not at all. If I was gonna have a favorite game in this style, I would just be playing Ark, because I still think Ark overall is better, even though it's riddled with bugs from like 6 years ago that have never been fixed. I would still consider Ark overall a better game than Palworld. And it, you know, the fact that it is so easy to install mods for it, that's just built right in, at least as far as with the Steam version, is, you know, come on. Palworld, if Palworld has that, I'll give a little more kudos to Palworld for it. But no, not gonna be my favorite game. Have not checked out Nightingale yet. It's still on my wish list, but I've got other games I need to. I still haven't even played. I got Nova Lands. Still haven't played that. I got that No One Survived that you wanted me to check out, Jeannie. I still haven't got around to playing it. I've still got one I bought like a year ago. I haven't even got to play yet. I think it finally came out full release, and I haven't played it yet. And I got one that was like an older game over a year ago that I got because it was cheap, it had good reviews, and it was supposed to be really good on Steam Deck. Haven't got around to playing it yet. I'm busy quite a bit, so I haven't had a chance to get that. So I have not made it a point to jump on any new games that I just don't have time to play at the moment. So I haven't got Nightingale yet. It's on my wish list. But so are quite a few other games that honestly look a lot better than it. But most of my games are like to be announced or coming soon. Let's see. Oh, here's one that's coming up. Omega Crafter. That's one I've got saved. And it now says March 28th. It will come out. Early access. Okay, it's going to be early access March 28th. And it's a open world survival crafting game with a programmable sidekick. Grammy! Program to collect materials. So it's kind of going to, it feels like sort of in the programming aspect, like it's going to be kind of how we did things with Mechanica. But it's not like all specific about being crazy on programming, but that's called Omega Crafter. And that's coming out apparently end of the month. I didn't see that be updated, or I didn't see when that got announced that it was coming out that date. Yeah, most of my games are like listed as coming soon, to be announced, release date kind of thing that I've got on my wish list. The Crust. I think I remember you mentioning that one, or somebody mentioned The Crust. And it made me think of pizza. Quarter 3 of 24. Yeah, automated lunar base. You become the savior of humanity, exploring the future on the moon. So it's more like a base management, colony management type sim. From what I'm seeing, it's not like a first person, but more like that. You know, you're drawing out like here's how everything. Yeah, it says it's like Timberborn, which is not a bad thing, you know, if that's what you're into. I stay limited on the resource management type games like that. Just, you know, it's good to a certain point, but I'm much more of an RTS if I'm going to do that, like where I have to worry about resource management. I'm doing it in like the StarCraft, old Warcraft style things. Total Annihilation is still one of my favorite games from back in the past. And you could play 0K for free, which is an updated, like, reimagining of that game style. So yeah, if I was gonna do that, I'd be worried about that kind of gameplay more than just doing like Timberborn was fun to a degree, but you know, that's one of those that like it just wears on me quickly, where the fun kind of goes out the door, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go find something else. Playing with Primal Fear mod. I don't remember seeing that one. The game I talked about where you build on Mars. There's a couple of them. There's Hostile Mars, which I did that demo of, which is like you build, but it's a tower. It's base building and survival blended with tower defense. So you have like the countdown to each wave. You go out to explore, gather stuff, but you have to come back to help defend against a wave of enemies. And you know, the wave, you know, they do the same kind of thing like the tower defense. You build like a path with traps and such to kind of minimize, like, or you know, maximize your effect. That is still marked as coming soon, if that's the one you're talking about. And I think there's Occupy Mars, the game, which is open world survival in, you know, on Mars. It released May of last year, early access, and it's mostly positive, but it's still like in early access development. I just haven't got into trying to do it yet because, well, for the most part, it looks very similar to the other games I've got, you know, and I'm waiting for that standout aspect of it to show, you know, for it to show why it's like so different. You know, it's you can't make it like any other space building type game. You gotta always have something that makes it stand out. Like the one that's tower defense is a neat premise because you're throwing in that tower defense mix with it, and then like the automation, like do conveyor belts and stuff like that to try and feed ammo to your defenses. It's, you know, it's got a lot going for that as far as that. But once I started playing it, got to the point where the waves are getting tougher, I was like, yeah, this is not as fun anymore because it's making me focus too much on the factory management and tower defense side and not on the survival base building side, you know, and that's more of what I prefer. You know, if I was going to do games like that, that I would much more prefer to be able to do that. Like, yeah, have to worry about defenses, sure, but having to do like, you know, crazy, like, oh, you gotta get this conveyor belt going here so it's producing this ammo and it sends it here for that to even work, you know, and you've got only so much time away from your base to explore. You don't have that freedom because you know you got a locked like attack cycle. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see, there was that other one I looked at the demo of, Astromedica. It still says coming soon to early access, obviously. Astro Colony is one I've still got on my list as far as when it maybe goes to full release. And by the way, Astro Colony, it hit early access November of 2022. So it's a little over a year it's been out. It's on sale for 40% off right now. So if that was one you were looking at ever getting, it's $12 right now. Just FYI. Then there's another one I got called Star Miner that looks good graphically, but it sometime this year will hit early access. So there's a lot of games I've got that are all just coming soon or sometime this year, or maybe sometime next year. You know, I'm still waiting for Arc 2 to give an announced date on when it's going to come out. they keep, somebody will say it's supposed to come out Q2 2024, and then it's like, yeah, no, that's not happening. Timmy? He's like trying to hide from the camera. He's like, I know you got my body on camera, but you can't get my face. Want to look up? Okay, look. Say, oh, Dibby face. Big scratch on the neck. Yeah, I like that. Oh, there we go. Get that little spot right there under. Oh, that spot where your scar is at. Yeah, Arc 2. Double the Vin Diesel and double the bugs. That's what it'll be. I'm really kind of interested to see how Arc 2 pans out. There's a certain part of it that it says it's gonna have more of a focus around the story, which is good because Arc 1 was so loose around story element. It gave you really no direction. And in some cases, people like that, or people, again, you want a little bit more direction. Like Subnautica was that good balance that it gave you direction, like survive, and you start getting bit by bit by bit to go along and be able to complete the story, as opposed to Arc just kind of be like, yeah, you're on your own for the most part. Arc 2 is supposed to be more story-like, but also they're doing more of like, in terms of the combat, not just run up and hit. You're going to have more of that timing and dodging at the right moment and stuff like that, like a Souls-like experience. It's gonna be interesting how well they manage to balance everything between the different elements, and if they actually make it better than Arc, the original, before they start throwing out DLC after DLC after DLC. And by the way, we fixed 2 of the 1,000 bugs we need to fix. End of this year, I've saw end of 2023, beginning of 2024, and then it got pushed back. I think they're having problems. Obviously, we know they have problems. The question is, are they going to try to fix enough bugs before they release it? Timmy? Come here. Come on. Come here. He's like, no. I'm gonna do this. You gotta come here. You want to go out? You gotta come here. Come on. Yeah, come say goodbye. Come here. Come on. Come here. Nope. He's like, I'm moving over here. He's like, I'm stretching, limbering up, ready to go out. But he's not gonna come over. So, yeah. So, thank you all for hanging out. Let's see where we are. We're coming up on 4 hours. Right? Yeah, 4 hours. Thanks for hanging out today. New base. I'm pleased with the start. This is one of those things where I'm not just building it around how it looks, because if we could build as many bases as we want in the game, I'd have a base that's this is just my decorative type base. Yeah, a little production, whatever. It's decorative. But since they want to say 3 bases is all you need, I gotta try to maximize the utility of it too. So I'm gonna do some more playing a little bit this week, as much as I can. If not, we'll pick it up next week. We'll do some more migration of stuff from one base to another and rebuilding. Maybe I can have it done enough to rebuild the second base next week. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out. Go enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your weekend, and if you're celebrating St. Patty's, be sure to celebrate responsibly tonight. And yeah, we'll do this again next week. Thank you all for hanging out. We'll see you next time.